Alright, hello everybody. It is time for some more Cube. The Vintage Cube is going to be around for, I think, the rest of the year. So this is what, this is very much what I want to be doing basically anytime I'm streaming Magic. Nothing really compares to the adventure that Vintage Cube brings, in my mind. It's not something I can play infinitely, but it's something I can play a lot. So I'm excited to do some more of it. Hope you're all having a good Tuesday. It's been a good Tuesday here. Um, yeah. Let me. Tuesday, indeed. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump in. Oh, that all of a sudden. Sorry, that threw me off. So we've got Zoorg89, born in the year 1989, Air Doctor, Jinga, Spiraling, Kenny the Pig. Team Wolf Dad, thank you very much for the sub. Please enjoy your skull and slime. But yeah, so this is where we're going to go ahead and jump on in. We're going to go ahead and do ourselves some Cuban. Let's see what sort of deck pops out of it. Don't have any direct. Still early. I've only done one of these so far, so I don't have any direction that I want to kind of push towards yet. But we'll see. So, I'll jump on in. Malamet, thank you for the sub as well. I appreciate it a lot. Please enjoy. Yeah, 4 weeks. This goes on for some time. Oh, we're in. We're in here right now, right here. Consecrated Sphinx above the cut, below the cut. Ancient Tomb. What else do we got? Ponder below the cut. So, Ancient Tomb sticks out. Sneak Attack with some powerful things sticks out. Consecrated Sphinx is always power. My mind, I think, is between Ancient Tomb and Sneak Attack. Sneak Attack has a lot of really good targets in this, and there's some pretty good ramp to get up to it. Ancient Tomb's just a super powerful card in most matchups. The only ones where I feel like it's not a super powerful card are like mono red. Basically, if your opponent is the player who played Sulfuric Vortex, you're not going to feel good playing it, but you're still going to feel good with double mana. Sneak this early lets us pick around it. We can maybe table Kozilek, find things like that. With Sneak, we want to either find green ramp or probably blue is the color I want with it, with like Signets. That style of ramp, it is pretty cheap. I think picking up now is a really early good time to do so. What else can work with it? Nothing in this pack that speaks Sneak. No, if you want to join, that'd be great. I don't know if you're in the middle of, or if you're planning on doing another stream, but if you want to jump on in on the horn, that'd be great to have a second person along. Corrosive Portal's nice. Incinerate. Alright, let me quick. Okay. Hello.
Okay, let's. Okay, I got the eyes. Yeah.
What do you like here?
The incinerate seems like a reasonable pick. The corrosive portal seems okay too.
Yeah, the portal was the one I was looking at as well to go with it. Incinerate, I think, speaks well as far as like burn plus removal, or burn slash removal.
Yeah.
I want to find something big. We can slam in Lightning Bolt proper.
Bolt would be fine. Yeah, Bolt's good.
All of a sudden, maybe the sneak attack turns a little less into like our positive game plan. But like so one of the things I've talked about in Cube is that there's all sorts of crazy plans. Oh, Elish Dorn, Time Spiral, Progenitus, huge. Then there's the good old day 9 strategy, as it were, of just go fucking kill them.
Yeah, you've always got the option to murder people I think sneak attack is just so powerful. It'd be funny to see like a mono red deck that also just had like an Emrakul and sneak attack in it.
That'd be pretty good. I like the
But
bolt here. That's a pretty good. Oh boy! All right.
Char.
We got Quattro on our side. We got
I like
Signet.
Thran Dynamo and Ancient Grudge a lot too, though.
Yeah, never a bad thing to see. The power of Thran Dynamo or even Simic Signet here.
Yeah, Signet. Actually, that Signet's also really appealing.
Yeah. My gut kind of wants to stick with this pile of burn and just see how that rolls. I don't know. Yeah,
Char's not bad either. It kills planeswalkers and creatures and
that's
players.
that's the that's the thing too, Burnhead, is that there is a higher likelihood that Char makes it back around. Like,
Yeah, we go with your heart.
yeah. Let's rely on that. We've made our stance. I don't think Char's gonna put anybody into burn, so we can rely on Char to table,
That
pick up a
deck's usually
Signet.
open anyways. Okay.
Koth makes me feel good about mono red beatdown.
Yeah, mountains are pretty good.
Young Peasy's also always a good option and would allow us to maybe go into like a more.
Koth can also occasionally let you just cast the things you would sneak attack. Like if you just like you plus Koth and then like the next turn you minus Koth to make like 4 mana, you're up to 8.
Yeah, and that could be pretty simple to just throw down some power moves in that way. I like that. So I feel like we're going to be in a deck that wants to have like a couple sneak targets and a deck that wants to have Sulfuric Vortex.
Yeah.
Oh.
That Emrakul's not a great sneak
No,
target.
it's just 13. Like, I mean, it's just 13.
Well, what else we got? We got Taiga. We got
Taiga,
Inbreath
Shield.
Shieldbreaker.
Yeah, Mutavault.
Mutavault is fine, although not a mountain.
Yeah. I think those are what we're looking at. If that were other Emrakul, I think that would be an auto pick.
Yeah, if that were the Aeon's Torn, it would be super good.
It could just be 13 damage though. Maybe that's fine.
It could be.
Like,
I like that better than destroying. If that were like Manic Vandal, I'd be more into it, but it's.
I mean, it kind of is Manic Vandal, you know, in a sense. Runaway Steamkin.
If we are doing mono red, Steamkin's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Blast Zone is generically good. Needle Spire sucks.
Needle Spires. Oof. I forgot it was a 2-1. Ugh.
It's a 2/1.
Yeah. Thalia Strong. Aston Flames, if we were more like Writ heavy.
Also, look at that's very sad to have Past and Flames and LED in the same pack.
Yeah.
It's like, oh. Fiery Confluence.
Fiery Confluence is so that makes up for passing up a little bit of artifact destruction earlier.
And that Char.
And, yeah.
This also deals more damage to target player.
Yeah, 6 if you want it.
Yeah.
So I love this Confluence. It's not obviously not the strongest because Mystic exists.
Yeah, Mystic Confluence is stupid.
But this makes
really
Lava Axe look like a joke.
This is the second best Confluence, though.
Yeah.
I couldn't even tell you what the green one does.
Ooh.
Kozilek. Yeah, I like Kozilek.
Annihilator 4 is a line of text you kind of want to see on your sneak attack targets. Grim Lavamancer is also strong.
Grim is pretty good. I think it's weaker in Vintage Cube. If this were like Legacy Cube, I think it would be stronger.
Glad it's got the nice old. What's Annihilator? When it attacks, defending player sacrifices X permanents or X's. It's number.
Annihilator number. And we got Inspiring Vantage.
Yeah, we'll grab that and just kind of roll with it.
That's
like,
fine.
We don't see a reason to be in white, but like maybe a Helix shows up for the board. I don't know.
Or balance, who knows? Yeah, that's a super ball lightning
That is
with
a 10 point burn spell.
because it cannot be interrupted. Ancient grudge.
Grudge. Okay. Want that gorge to go with it, but can't have
We'll
everything.
wield the taiga. It's fine.
That'd be nice. You want
Which
wrath?
version of wrath?
Wrath.
Yeah, I guess we do have the inspiring vantage. Pick one of the white cards.
Sure.
Nope. Okay.
Nobody on this. Okay.
So somebody did pick the LED. Maybe they have
And,
Yawgmoth's will.
and the Shar.
Yeah, somebody picked up Shar.
That did not table.
It's fine.
It's just worth noting. Like, it's not going to be a huge loss for the deck, but it does mean we're competing.
Yeah.
Like Young Pyro, Char.
Sad we don't get Faithless Looting either, because that was pack 1, I think.
Yeah, I think that was our pick our versus Sneak Attack.
Which is fair. I would pick Sneak Attack over Faithless, but somebody would definitely pick Snack up that Faithless.
So you've been watching a lot of this, I expect.
Me?
Yeah.
I watched Ryan do a few. I just kind of have ancestral memories of this. Okay, if you want to be stupid, if you want to pick a 1-drop up, here's your place to do it.
Yeah, I think Figure is just the best one.
Yeah, Figure is probably a little better than Zergo. Zergo is just like Hound of Isamaru.
It's also so Figure's wanted by
the mono white players.
The mono white players well, whereas Zergo's only us, so maybe we can table Zergo because maybe the person who picked the Young Pyromancer wants Preordain or Gear Hulk instead.
Do I have a squeaky straw or something? Sometimes my chair squeaks.
Every once in a while you make a whir noise. It's happened like twice.
Oh, like this?
Oh.
Ah, that's weird. Who knows what it is then?
Yeah. Figure, let's get the beatdown going. Maybe if we don't table Zergo, we can table Stomping Ground and feel good.
Yeah, Stomping Ground would be pretty good for the Ancient Grudge.
Looks like we get Port. Wow, no red.
Nixos. That's stupid.
Yeah, that's not really that good. Probably Port. You end up wanting to do, or at least wanting to have mana attacking strategies to go with.
Well, just some kind of disruptive thing.
Yeah, any way of being disruptive against an opponent who isn't playing on the same axis as you. Not really. Here he's kind of a wimpy sneak attack.
Yeah, and here he's probably just also playable, actually.
Yeah. That could be fun to pick up, maybe, if we've got the inspiring...
that's a consideration.
Well, especially because one of the things about Nahiri is that it works well with Annihilator.
Yeah, it does. This is hard to say, because if we are just red, Koth will be better than Nahiri, and we can just play the Port, which is a good card. We have the Inspiring Vantage, and Nahiri
White doesn't harm us.
White doesn't hurt that, and Nahiri could just nug artifacts and enchantments and creatures.
Okay, I'll try it out. We give up a Port for it, and that's about it. Wow, not much looking great here.
Yeah, this looks awful. This is nothing for us.
Nothing in lands, nothing in... Banefire is not really a card I want to be on.
I think the most realistic card here is Scrubland.
Yeah, or even maybe Soulfire Grandmaster.
We do have a blue source, and if we open Time Walk, then...
Yeah, red on the return activation, too.
Yeah, so I don't think we're playing Soulfire or
Time.
No,
I don't think we're playing any of these, but this is one that's possible.
Yeah, those just happen sometimes. Splinter Twin.
Okay, we're seeing
Wormcoil.
We're seeing some heavy cutoff of our aggressive lines, is what I'm seeing here. I'm not seeing anything that allows us to really be the aggressive deck like that. Wormcoil I like just again,
Yeah, Wormcoil's a fine thing to sneak. This would be an interesting Splinter Twin pick, but it would basically just be splashing for one of the other creatures or getting the red one.
Yeah, what if we had Nykthos Banefire right now? Our
devotion to red would be 1.
2, 3, 4, 5 total in existence. Our devotion is extremely bad.
Yeah,
Burmaz commit to white harder.
I'd like to see Inferno Titan. Porcelain Legionnaire. Ashen Rider,
Ashen
also a fine thing
Rider,
to...
fine. What's Nahiri? Come in and then bounce? Come in and then bounce.
Yes, it's not as good as the other creatures with it. It would just be a double Vindicate.
It's not bad. I mean, if we sneak attack it, it's double Vindicate plus attack for 5.
Yeah, whereas Porcelain Legionnaire is just a very good creature. And also does kind of hold the ground pretty dang well.
Yeah. I always like
Okay,
being able to attack with that.
I think I realized what they meant by the squeak. I think if I talk at a specific frequency, it causes a part of my headset to vibrate.
Hmm.
Avalanche Riders.
I don't feel like we're a student of warfare deck.
Yeah, and I don't believe in Spear of Heliod or Wild. If we had that Thran Dynamo, Wildfire would be a little cooler, but
Yeah. We got the Signet instead because I wanted to be able to play Sneak on 3 or Koth on 3.
yeah, that's more important. Just get a GT.
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't gonna feel bad playing GTA.
No,
Again, so good thing here, red's cut, like we know it. There's a person next to us who's in red. It's pretty apparent. Pack 3, that will not be the case. We'll be passing the opposite way, and this will fix up.
GT. Sword or Hero
Ooh,
or
hero.
Bonfire? Hmm.
Hero again is pushing more white.
It is very white. It's
Yeah,
not super good with Sneak. Sword's good on some of our creatures, but we already have GT.
yeah.
How good is Bonfire in Vintage Cube?
If you top deck it, you feel really good about it. Otherwise,
These are 3 okay picks. I don't know what to go with here.
stomping ground on the wheel, which I'm fine picking up.
Stomping Ground, even just to help with our sideboards or even main board. I could see main boarding Ancient Grudge in this format.
Yeah. Nykthos still hanging out here.
You can sneak in Avenger and then make your land drop and be like, "Yeah, I got some
Perfect.
plant. I got
4
4
plants.
plants."
4 plants.
Hey, yeah, Nixos probably not real, but Miari's Wake also probably not real.
Also probably not real. I don't care about anything. You don't get Exhum this late.
Yeah, this pack was empty the first time we opened it. It's one of these stupid things.
I'm basically deciding what you had to pick earlier.
Like that it's like we got that it sticks out the So we have Sneak with an Annihilator, and we have Worm Coil, which is both a good thing to sneak and also just a good cast. Yeah, we just no. Oh yeah, we can play Exhume after we sneak.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the cut is Yavimaya Elder.
Oh,
Wow. Depressing.
we want Magus of the Moon.
I've never been impressed by that card in this format. Every once in a
Yeah,
while, you get somebody who's super over into it. Like,
yeah. But otherwise, it's just like a gray ogre that hurts you. Um, there's Mom.
just pick up Mom and admit that maybe we're Boros instead, and that just. Hmm.
I don't know.
I was
There's also
really
Volk. You could just pick up a Volk and be an asshole.
sure. I was really liking the mono red aggro plan, but it looks like there's somebody on the table who just is that plan too.
And then this pack's not
This
helping
pack's
anybody.
yeah, this pack isn't helping any of them.
Although, Arcane Artisan's like another sneak attack if you wanted to be like an ultra bastard.
Oh my god. How many
Just pick up.
reanimates? We already have 3 reanimator spells on the board. You know, we just keep picking those up, and we can't actually reanimate very well with this. I'm gonna pick up Mom.
Pyroblast seems cool.
Yeah,
Arid Mesa is not terrible either.
No, Iron Mesa would be nice too.
Because it would fix for all of our colors. But Fire Blast deals 4 damage to any target.
Yeah, I kind of feel like I want to. If I'm gonna pick up the red cards, we pick them up now.
Ah, yeah. And there's nothing in here to sneak, really. Although, uh, you can infinitely sneak the Scarab God.
It's true.
Just have an infinite 5/5.
Arcanist has some power too. Yes, being able to like bolt or things, and any pump makes it a lot more powerful.
You can
GT
cast you can cast Bonfire for 0.
bonfire for 0. Firebolt, Direfleet.
Angel is not quite what you want to sneak.
No, that doesn't quite. Unless you're doing the raise dead 3 times, it doesn't quite get the job done.
Firebolt's just a fine card.
Yeah, I also always like Direfleet Daredevil tends to work pretty well in this format. Like,
Just like a fine card. Man, who would have thought that we could have forced a weird storm deck because of that Bind's Desire? But you never know. Grizzlebrand? Grizzlebrand?
I mean, again, we're passing up the Windswept Heath, which is all colors, but Grizzlebrand, we're literally a sneak attack deck.
Oh man, I had a realization.
Uh-huh.
You could be both a sneak attack and a reanimator deck because
Yeah.
you reanimate it after you sneak it. Once you have no hero to discard, hey, I'm onto something here. This Grizzlebrand is like a thing.
Problem being that, like, Kozilek don't work with that garbage.
Kozilek doesn't. It's true. Ulamog does though.
Hmm.
They have both recruiters in here. You got the
Yeah,
white one.
I have
for
White
Sideboard.
Recruiter, so yeah, Imperial's in here too. I mean, look, they've got Mom and
Mom and Giver.
yeah. All right, let's finish up our nice package.
Strip Mine's good. Tarka is another sneak target.
I think we're good
Grapple
on
Master
sneak
would be
targets.
yeah, we're good on sneak target. I think we should probably get Emrakul out of our deck, but Rebel Master would just be like the red card.
Yeah, I kind of want a little bit more disruption. We're 3 cards away from a finished deck, but
Yeah, lands are always free. Ooh, man, good sneak targets too.
yeah. Also, like the sneak targets in this hand.
You got
Shit.
Blightsteel, you got Terastodon, even Thragtusk is like fine.
Yeah. Yeah, not gonna not pick this, though. This was a card I wanted for us.
Let's play it.
And like, we already have 2 Eldrazi's.
Yeah, we already have 2 Eldrazi, and it's my favorite card ever printed. You might as well pick it for me. Another one. Oh, there's Exarch. Yeah, we could have done Twin.
Yeah, Twin was real.
Which, are we playing white? How good is Ashani?
We might have played white based on like deck slots.
True.
Johnny's fine.
Ashani's pretty good. It'd be like him or Sun DT, but we have too many sneak targets as it is.
Yeah.
He'd be
Badlands for the Reanimator plan.
Yeah.
Again, if our cards weren't Eldrazi's that self shuffle, that would be a lot more useful. But our cards are Eldrazi's that self shuffle, so
I feel like we're vulnerable to turn 3 combo decks, but I think our deck is pretty good against things that don't kill us until turn 5.
yeah. What do I want to see back? Almost nothing. I just take that sword.
You know, you might fight a white-red deck.
So the problem with the sword is like 9 creatures when 4 of them are your sneak targets.
Yeah. We have mountains though. Hero Mountain can equip them.
You take the Lava Claw reaches, and then maybe
You could, yeah, that'd be a silly thing to try.
just in case. Dreadhorde.
Dreadhorde's not Elspeth. Dreadhorde, we need creatures.
Yeah, I don't feel like we have enough. I don't feel like double white's gonna be. We don't have fixing there, and that's a lot harder.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, Stomping Grounds is not in the main. Nykthos is not in the main.
Hey, that is a way to cast sneak attack on turn 3.
Okay.
And last pick brawl.
So I got
Okay.
some good news for you.
We have one cut to
I
make.
have one cut to make. That's it.
If you have anything in your main deck you hate, you can main deck that Ancient Grudge.
Yeah. Storm for 2 and hit Ugin. Nice. Okay, Porcelain Legionnaires there. Do I want that Seething Song?
We might not need it. What else can we do with it? You can cast Wormcoil Engine with it.
Yeah, Worm
You
Coil
could
on 4.
potentially cast an Eldrazi with it. If you do something like minus cost, Seething Song.
Likely, that's the only other route with it. Do I also want the Bonfire of the Damned? That might be more of a sideboard card.
I think Bonfire's definitely a sideboard card.
Like, if our opponent has creatures.
And Modded Orcs, yeah.
I feel like Seething Song wants like a 3-card combo in your hand to be good. Probably. Okay, what if it's like Seething out, Ancient Grudge in, Stomping Grounds in?
It seems good to me.
And we also have Civic Signet as a source.
Yeah.
Okay, this is...
This is something? I'm not going to call it bad.
How many white sources do I need? Have 3 white cards.
And give us 4 white sources.
Yeah. So I want a lot of mountains for Koth.
10-4 is probably okay. All we really have to do is sneak out any of our sneak targets once.
Right, because our deck also contains burn, 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 burn. Like, they get hit by Ulamog or Kozilek, and their opponent disappears because they go to 8.
Yeah. They go to 8, and also they control few permanents. Or we draw 7 cards, and it's like, yeah, I'm discarding to hand size.
All right. Well, these should be quick.
Either way, we're either going to fall apart or murder them. I think it might be wise to mulligan aggressively with this deck. I don't know how aggressively, but I think we're going to go to 6 a lot.
Let's find out what we got in round 1. We're playing first against Fifth Tree. They've got...
This is a pretty medium hand. Pretty land heavy, but it has some good spells in it.
Yeah. I don't hate it.
Yeah, this is probably keepable.
Okay, this can be a test bed. This looks like a mediocre hand to me. Let's see how this hand can function in this world, right? Like,
yeah.
We've got, if they go artifact heavy, we can just blast them out. Okay, that's fine.
We're actually completely fine with this.
Yeah, that doesn't really upset us that much.
They just suspended a Lotus Bloom.
Okay.
What if they're us?
Okay, well, I know when I gotta use that Ancient Grudge.
Yeah, they cast it in their upkeep, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Get them. Spend your time and resources killing this 1/1 that doesn't matter.
Yeah, we don't actually, need to defend Mom that much.
Unless we draw Jite. That's literally the only use case.
Okay, Gruul with some big old ramp.
Is this an honest Gruul deck?
No.
Oh,
no, not in any way, shape, or form. There's nothing honest going on here.
I see. Oh, thank God. You are so dumb.
Okay.
they gave...
Well,
they
no.
gave up.
No, that's a good thing. We baited
No,
that out.
That's what I mean. They're so dumb. They they gave up the Wombo because now we're going to firebolt their guy.
That has to happen. They're gonna get their bloom now. We can't stop that because we can't Ancient Grudge right now, but
Yeah, we needed to draw a mountain there,
yeah.
but that's fine. They'll just cast a Thran Dynamo.
Yeah, we'll blow it up. Okay, glad to see Renin 6 not gone. They played a land. There's a Worn Power Stone. Sounds good to me. Let's, not.
Blast them.
They still got their bloom. They still have the same amount of mana as they did last time. Double red is what they need for some sort of play.
Crack the bloom to attack us with Raging Ravine. No, they're just going to draw 3 cards. Okay.
Okay.
We saw this a lot when Ryan was streaming yesterday. We called them an honest gruel deck, and they would just die instantly to his Tinker. I was like,
Okay, this is 3 of 4 planes, so good news there. Okay, using the bloom.
they are us.
Frick. Alright, how bad?
Yep, later. Okay, they're us.
Alright, they're us, but with like,
They're a better gruel deck, but
yeah. Do
do they have mana creatures? We didn't see any.
No, I mean, we have Firebolt and things like
Yeah.
that. Ancient Grudge is huge. Honest to God, might want Seething Song to be able to outspeed them.
Yeah, like, do we just take out Mother of Runes or something? Or Jite?
How about that, and then add in
Add a
another mountain and go for the combo play a little more?
Yeah. We're on the play.
Okay, now we have to play aggressively.
I think this is a mulligan to me. What do you think?
It's dangerous. I'm thinking about keeping it because I like having Strip Mine here.
Let's keep it then.
I also like that Seething Song right now.
Yeah.
If we draw into sneak attack, we can sneak attack.
Yeah. That's what I would like to do.
I'd also be okay, like, just getting a Johnny Vengeance down, like, tapping down their mana sources.
Mm-hmm. Or killing a mana creature or any number of things.
Yeah. The point here is we need to play to slow them down. Okay, they both a 5.
Okay.
Makes
They
it-
were doing what I was considering doing, which is mulliganing aggressively for the combo, and they must have just found a 5 they could keep.
Well, the thing there is, we have a pretty good Punisher for a heavy mulligan.
I was like, yes. Hope you had only 1 or 2 lands. Oh, non-colored mana.
Okay.
Now we got a Johnny. Oh man, you can tap their. You can keep their ancient. You can keep their thing from untapping.
Yes, I can. Okay, so there's Greaves. They just have Ancient Tomb.
Sadly, Ajani's stupid and doesn't actually make them Oath of Druids. Do we upkeep? Do we upkeep Incinerate our guy?
Oh, that's bad. We can't let them oath, right? Like, we just can't let them oath, right?
I don't think we can let them Oath because they'll put a thing into play. So I think we have to. And we can attack for.
I could play a Johnny, blast my own Steamkin.
We can attack. We can cast Ajani, attack for 2,
Yeah.
blow up our own Steamkin. Little did they know, our deck doesn't contain creatures anyways.
Well, it does. They're just like, that oath is going to kick their own ass.
Ah. I don't believe like Forbidden Orchard can be around.
Can't blast my own creature.
Like, okay.
God, this is so dumb. Okay. Noth. And
Yeah,
now,
Noth.
now,
And now they can't play creatures.
yep,
And their Ancient Tomb isn't untapping.
right.
So it doesn't do anything to tap their forest anymore.
Ooh.
You can keep their Ancient Tomb tapped,
And then blast, like, Lightning Greaves Relic.
and then yeah, dome them for 2. That seems pretty cool. Okay, if we draw Koth, we control 4 mountains, so he'll produce 4 mana. We'll have 4, 5.
Koth will kill him, like, will give us a creature that doesn't oath.
Yeah.
So,
I'm trying to cast Kozilek here.
I know. We're not far off it.
Yeah, if we draw Koth, we can cast it next turn.
Goodbye,
They're gonna
green.
strip our green source, which
That doesn't really matter now that we've already, like, gotten to the...
yeah, we've already killed all their artifacts.
Also, here's my other green source.
The green source.
Okay, we got... Ajani Vengeance can also start helixing them at some point, like, if we just need to start killing our opponent. Oh.
Oh, you can kill their oath.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay, they still don't know we're a sneak attack deck.
Yeah, they just... Well, the Hiri might tell them that, but...
It might.
Okay,
All they know as far as right now is like red,
Alright,
white walkers.
So, shit I don't want. Creatures.
Yeah, if there knows a druid deck.
What if we just
That
bring
means they-
in more... God.
For taking out creatures, you might as well take out Jite.
You know, like... Riders is a spell.
Yeah, Avalanche Riders dies.
Bonfire.
Wildfires. That doesn't do anything.
Hmm. Little short.
Yeah, I think it has to. I think it has to be Wildfire if you don't want a creature in your deck.
Yeah, I just want my creatures to be big jerks. Problem is, this means we don't have any threats on them.
Yeah, let's not. I don't know if we should do this.
Okay, maybe this is a fool's errand, and we shouldn't.
I would be super into this if we had like anything else to do.
Okay, let's keep these in, like, at least.
Porcelain Legionnaire?
Yeah,
Is that better
where's... is that better than...
Is it Bonfire the damage? We'll put it over it, I think. It's over by Sulfuric Vortex.
Alright, let's roll this way. It's fine.
Let's roll. Let's sneak attack them. Let's show them our colors.
Alright.
Here's another strategy you could take if you wished. This is probably just a keepable hand.
Yeah, this is like an aggressively keepable hand.
Mold of 4. Dang it, they kept 7. We strip them or wait to strip their ancient tomb.
I'm gonna force them to have something better.
I like that we can kill our own creature again if if they oath us.
Yep.
It has to be tapped though. Yeah, the skulls. Yeah, we have skulls now.
Yeah, I added some skulls just for y'all.
It. Uh, don't oath us this turn. If you do, we lose. No, we can fire blast our own.
And there's
God
Oath.
damn it. We have to fire blast our own thing, don't we?
We'll draw. Son of a bitch.
Well, we can at least play Signet first.
Yeah, and this is like it sucks because like the like sideboarding around that is tough because it's like this is one card in 40.
Yeah. Okay, day 3 for 1 does.
4 for 1. 4 for 1 and the card's still on the fucking table.
Yeah, it's not gonna do anything now.
Okay, and Harmonize sucks real bad.
At least our Inspiring Vantage is untapped.
Can't play Vortex.
Yeah, can't play Vortex. We probably don't want to play the because they can. If they strip out our white swords, we lose.
Yeah.
But next turn we can kill Oath.
Yeah, or play Vortex and start clocking them. Sneak attack with red up.
They're gonna kill our Signet.
Well, that means can't do much about that.
Yep. Hopefully they just suicide Vivian. Or is Vivian -3?
Vivian's -3. And then plus for creature land.
And they're gonna get getting lands, and we're gonna start getting beat up by Raging Ravine.
Yes. Strip mine into the revealed card zone. They're
Okay.
white. There's the bloom. For
This has to be sneak attack.
playing a creature here would be really bad.
Yep.
Ooh, kill their own oath.
Now they're gonna kill Sulfuric Vortex.
This
Is this a mistake?
They don't know. They don't know. Remember?
They don't know.
Problem is, we could also just hit some garbage.
Yeah, like
You-
Gristlebrand here is actually bad because I can just kill it with Vivian.
Yes, oath. Or like I said, some garbage.
Well, it keeps us from dying, and we get another go.
They don't know though.
They don't know.
They don't know. They know that like we're they know that obviously we're red, right?
Yeah.
So like red and 6, strip mine my garbage.
Like, we don't care. We're now
No,
rolling.
our win con is your oath. The thing is, the moment they figure that out, their Vivian can blow it up.
Yeah. Okay. Please attack us with your giant creature that has
Okay.
haste and trample.
Okay, so like, damn. Okay. So what do we need to flip? Like an Eldrazi?
I think we have to flip Kozilek.
I'd also like to draw a lightning bolt.
Yeah. Draw lightning bolt. Flip Kozilek.
Okay, oath. Target you.
Well, I don't think that does it. They can kill it.
They have to kill it twice.
Yeah, but we have to block their guy,
Do we?
and it has persist.
I don't know if we do. Um,
here's another problem.
It makes 2 tokens.
Yeah, it makes 2 tokens.
Right. Okay. No!
Okay.
No! No, 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 no!
Yeah, not okay.
No! Hell, okay. Yep, here comes Oath. Atarka.
Okay. Our creatures are dead, and
You go to 1.
we go to 1, and we can't block Atarka. Because if we make Grizzlebrand, they kill it with Vivian.
Yeah.
If they make if we make a
This
ground
was-
creature that is attack for 8,
This was so close because they didn't know about the Oath.
they didn't know. Okay. We resoundingly lost to Oath.
Yeah.
Opponent's deck is pretty sick. A Gruul deck that does not have any creatures in it.
No blockers.
Yeah, you would save 1 life if you did that, and they would blow up our land.
Yeah. Or blow up their Oath.
Yeah. Do they have a Banefire for us or something?
Primal Command away their Oath and gain life. Yeah,
Okay.
so they figured us out. Okay.
You're a powerful wizard.
Yeah, and well, we were failing that check anyway.
Okay.
All right.
That was fun at least, because it was a odd opponent.
I liked it was like, oh, are they on? So maybe that, I think, is that the rare unfair Gruul deck?
That is the unfair Gruul deck. Like,
Yeah.
you don't really want to be Gruul in Vintage Cube, I don't think, because you just don't want to be casting like Huntmaster of the Fells ever. But Oath of Druid and Sneak Attack are compelling reasons to be
Yeah.
be a Gruul deck.
All right, round 2.
Yeah, them having like either Sneak or Oath on time was pretty unlucky for us.
All right. Yes, I'd like to play first. I'm okay with the looks of this.
This is okay.
Against an unknown opponent, I feel all right about this because it might get me turn 3 Nahiri.
You might turn 3 Nahiri, and then Nahiri will turn our useless cards into more different cards.
Mm,
And you only have to plus Nahiri twice to ult her.
yes. Also, basically any hand with Fiery Confluence I feel is very good in the cube because, like, okay.
Oh no.
All right,
Please be a
how
Wheel of
bad?
Fortune deck.
All right, how bad we talking?
They tapped the Inquisition.
That only
Well,
hits my Signet.
it only hits our
Damn it.
Signet. Okay.
Damn it. Damn it.
Fast Bond is usually bad unless you have a way to make it good. Like, to really make Fast Bond good, you need one of the Wheels of Fortune.
Yeah, they don't look like a color that... I'm gonna leave back Mom here. I feel like on the colors they've shown, I actually
they can
want... Well, it's not that they can kill... Okay, there's...
Like a Echo of Eons or Time Spiral or Time Twister or any number of stupid cards.
Hey, how you doing?
That might be a card that becomes a random card in our deck.
Seems reasonable.
Or maybe Fire Blast is. Since they know about it.
Ew, that generally bodes ill.
They got nothing.
Counterspell Pack Rat 2 lands.
They got nothing.
That doesn't do jack. Alright, land would be great.
Nonsense. Yeah, land would be great. Accept it.
Yeah, so let's flip the Grizzlebrand, I think.
Yeah, I can understand that. We can flip that mountain next.
Yep. And we can protect from M Rain.
We might or we might not.
I want Nahiri to hit alt as quick as possible against this.
Yeah, that seems fair. All it does is it lets them use a removal spell on Mom if they want to, which honestly doesn't matter that much.
Yeah.
They might not want to, because
Yeah.
we would be able to kill Emery if they did
Right,
that.
with Nahiri's minus.
And they might care about that.
I mean, if you're playing Emery, you care about it, right? Like,
Yeah. Like Black Lotus is the best you can do. Yeah, let's kill Emery anyways.
All right, let's plus discarding our mountain.
Goodbye, Hero Mountain.
They have counter spells in their deck, so this is
Yeah.
something it could eat.
Well, blast your 3-mana Squire.
You clearly have a reason for playing it.
Yeah, because you protected it. So next turn we just do we just ult next turn, or do we want to be greedy and
Like
have her around?
the thing is, my ult next turn is attack for like
It's
12.
attack for like 12 and
Annihilator.
destroy form permanents. Yeah,
Right? Like,
kind of blows her wad, but it's a pretty good wad.
honestly, I think we look at the look. I'm holding
Yeah,
13 points of
yeah,
burn.
okay, yeah. I think they die this turn. So hey, guess what? We have Mother of Urge to protect this creature.
Right, like this can't go wrong because of like they can't cryptic specifically. I'm gonna grab Ulamog to be safe. Well, Kozilek's plus 2 damage, but like Ulamog's indestructible.
Yeah, 4, 7, 11. We have 12 damage in her hand. Yeah. Guess what? I'm doing the weird pose.
Hey, what up?
Ulamog looks like you took a picture of it as it was dabbing.
Almost.
It's like he's getting into position to do it.
All right, Annihilator 4.
Waiting to sacrifice. I did come up with the rule yesterday that if you do a called shot and you immediately do it, you have to dab in real life. And I guess we have to cast Fiery Confluence now. We don't show them Lightning Bolt. I guess we Fire Blast them on their upkeep. Or is that too fancy? Not Gruul!
So we do it this way because they know about the Fire Blast.
Yeah, they know about the Fire Blast.
The reason I was doing it then is because if they go for a counterspell, Damnation, Demir, Signet Island. Thanks for the info.
Yeah, I think they accidentally hit revealed hand trying to draw a card.
That happens.
In sideboarding.
So the reason I did that main was because if they did counter it, I could just Ajani tap their land. Or, bolt them and they die.
Yeah, it is.
All right, so blue-black control featuring Fast Bond.
Cards. Yeah, Fast Bond is a bit telling. It suggests that they have some kind of combo element in their deck.
Yeah.
I don't think we care.
No, the only thing I'm thinking is like maybe Bonfire because we saw Pack Rat, but that might be a little bit too far.
I could see that, just being able to get rid of a rat.
Yeah. I think Ancient Grudge is still going to be fine because it always is.
They have Emery in their deck.
Yeah.
You know? They have to be having some stuff for that. I like this sub. I like this sub.
Okay.
Well, the Avalanche Riders can like pick off a green source, but we already have Strip Mine in our deck.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Ulamog.
Do you want some Kool-Aid?
Yeah, so so it seems people have noticed skulls exist in my chat.
Yeah. I'm not sure I like the highlighted message part of it, but I like being able to accrue them.
You can just accrue skulls. I don't know what to do with them yet. Because, like, you accrue a lot of skulls, and, like, it's like, I'm mulliganing this.
This is garbage.
This sucks. This sucks, but I put bonfire on the bottom so I don't feel as bad.
This is probably fine.
But yeah, you can like redeem to get access to Skull as well if you're not a sub, which great. Yeah, good for you. Oh. But yeah, the SM Skull lives is part of that. It's not as I don't think it's the perfect quality. I didn't have.
I think it being a little blurry is actually an upgrade. I think. Well,
Okay.
sure. I don't know if that does anything to get stuff.
Neither do I.
I guess it cantrips.
Draws a card. Honestly,
Yeah,
well, in this cube, it's actually a powerful enough effect to play.
Yeah, being able to annoy graveyards is fine. It's good. Maybe they think we have Tarmogoyf or something. Instead, we're playing a 2-mana 1/1. They appear to be off color.
Is that a rock just for Emery? Maybe. Oh, here comes Counterspell proper.
Hey.
No, because this exiles.
Oh, it might just be like a cantripping card to be able to hit off Emery, you know?
Yeah, but it exiles, so you can't re-Emery.
Yeah, you can't redo it, but you can do it. Now let's cast a 3-mana Porcelain Legionnaire. Emery is 2 and a blue for 1/2 Merfolk. It costs 1 less to cast for each artifact you control. When it comes into play, mill 4. And it has blue tap return. I think
it's free tap, I think. I think it's literally 0 mana cost tap on the recast. Duress. That sucks.
That's kind of bad.
It's annoying.
Yeah, it's free tap. Choose you can cast target artifact. Okay, I thought you had to tap, and then you paid the cost with the tap. But you tap and target, and then you pay the cost as you cast it.
So I think they get rid of Ajani Vengeance here.
That's a reasonable thing to take.
Mostly because, like, if I could tap down Creeping Tar Pit when they miss their 4th land drop.
Yeah, it would be pretty nasty. Instead, we just have a Hero of Destiny. Or Figure of Destiny. Which we can make into a 4/4 next turn.
Yeah.
Anything else to do?
I think we do that. Do that. Hold the Arcanist.
Yeah, Arcanist doesn't do anything.
Especially not the Relic. But yeah, so I might add more for Skulls to do, but I don't know exactly what I would add immediately. If you have any ideas for what the hell those things should be doing other than just accruing Skulls, I like the idea. See, for me, I have infinite Skulls.
Yeah, I like the idea of accruing them like a dragon.
Are we gonna Damnation here?
Jace. Expel? Delve? Nope, Expel. That is a interesting card to play into this Ancient Grudge you know about.
It's known! You've seen this! What the hell are you doing?
Do they have a better card in their hand and they just have to burn our resources? It does slow down our figure. So I guess they're not taking 7 next turn.
This has got to be bait in some way, I guess.
Well, and they can nug the second half with Relic. So, what artifact would we be afraid?
Well, especially when we have Fiery Confluence. Like, I can blow up other artifacts.
What's the artifact you would play with Fast Bond?
Yeah, I mean, they could Crucible.
Or Memory Jar.
Ooh, get out of here.
Yeah, let's just do that.
They miss land drops.
Yeah, they're missing land, and we're killing their tar pit. Get them for 7 or for 5. Get them. Fast Bond Crucible, Zerin Orb, Galaxy Mode activated. Yes. Especially if you have the Memory Jar.
I could commit the Dreadhorde, but there's no reason to.
Yeah, it would be 1 more damage. There's their Botanical Sanctum.
Sweet. Tapped.
Snap Duress.
Oh, there goes Fiery.
Okay. Now, if we can get Dreadhorde Arcanist's power up to 4, they'll be able to use Relic Opportunist to keep us from casting it.
Surprised they haven't popped it with how they're kind of hurting for
They're hurting for lands, and their hand seemed to have been sucking. Like that Stone Coil Serpent was deranged.
that play didn't make any damn sense.
Let's kill them. Do we pump figure?
Oh yeah, mid combat.
Okay. They should know, but maybe they won't. Maybe they just want to chump to save 4 life.
I'm not giving them that option. It's not like it doesn't work. Like,
Yeah, it does. Let's get them. Down to 9. If we draw any of the burn spells in our deck, they die.
yep. No double black for their damnation. Bone Shredder lets them
Destroy figure.
figure alone, because this is untargetable.
Gains them 3 life too.
Yeah.
No way they're paying the echo on that.
That's
There's a
irrelevant. That doesn't do anything.
Okay, if they memory jar us now, it'll be really funny. Well, let's get to killing.
First strike, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, they'll jump because they want to pay the echo. Play a 1/3.
They really should be cycling that.
I would be very shocked if they don't do it on their turn now.
Cool thing here. 4 mana is GT Equip.
So
Yep, we also have a ton of like really good 4-cost cards.
Yeah.
Two cards in hand, no lands yet, because again they've been missing those land drops.
They've spent their
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
There's the
makes
relic
sense.
finally.
They had already spent their Snapcaster. That could have been a reason they didn't want to.
Okay, double black means damnation is available.
Hypnotic Spectre. Yeah,
Might just blast that,
it's a blocker.
or maybe I don't care.
Maybe we don't care. Yeah, we might blast it just so that we can cast this Worm Coil. Gets us 1 damage if we do blast it.
All right. Now I want to just go face with the Incinerate.
Yeah.
Because I don't care about the Worm Coil.
We don't really care about it. Okay, we win the match.
Yeah. Okay. Our opponent was like a kind of blue-black control, but felt like they were missing.
I felt like they didn't quite have a handle on what their deck did.
Yeah. Like the best I can see, that were like blue-black control. The fast bond didn't have any payoffs that we saw, so
Yeah.
like
I think they might have not been familiar with the cube and might have just picking cards that are powerful.
easy.
We fought Breezy before. I think this is a keepable hand.
Yeah.
It needs to draw some mountains, but when it does,
I like Plains Incinerate.
Plains Incinerate is good. Being able to pump our figure is good. Having stuff to do with our mana in the meantime is pretty good. And if we draw 2 mountains, then this is just like game over.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, we're playing Grizzlebrand in our sneak attack deck.
I was gonna say it should make like as you go.
Okay.
Okay.
Run into the unfair people.
All right. Let's start here. Triple blue for.
Here's why you don't play. Do we play sneak attack or no? No. Okay. Cool. Well.
Hold on. We gotta find a way to deal with them. Rock. Cool.
Well.
I
think they actually beat us.
I think Ember Cruel actually beats us.
Do you want to right-click concede? Here, you can draw some cards.
I want to make sure there's no out. Just checking. I'm not going to show them the hand, obviously, but I just want to make sure there's no out for us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man,
Well,
if we had any of our Eldrazi in our opener, they would have
they would have
lost.
lost right there. Yeah, if we were holding like Kozilek or Ulamog there. Okay, so this matchup's fine.
Yeah, so we're fighting against show and tell.
Okay, well let's move along. I don't want to show them the 21 cards in my hand.
Man, we didn't have Containment Priest. We saw Containment Priest, but we didn't pick it because we didn't.
But we didn't think we were white at that point.
Yeah.
I,
Also, it's just a bad card usually.
yeah,
Well,
I don't
let's
see.
get back at it. Krispy Kreme.
Yeah, I don't really see much. Maybe the ceiling song to be a little bit more unfair.
I could see that versus like Dreadhorde or
Dreadhorde's been underperforming.
Yeah, because we don't have like the ponder and brainstorm that makes it really good.
Okay, let's try that. And again, maybe I just have to look into a Kozilek.
Seems good to me.
Like if they're gonna sneak it, but the thing is, they showed red and black. Like they might have reanimation qualities or.
Yeah, Reanimator and Show and Tell tend to play okay together in Cube.
Yeah. But, so here's the trick about Show and Tell.
You shouldn't play it.
I want to say 70% of the time, when you cast Show and Tell, you lose the game.
Like I bet it actually performs pretty well, but you always have the chance of just like completely losing like a dullard to it.
Well, like if we had our Ashen Riot, like we have a number of cards that work in that capacity, right? Like,
oh man, I hope they board in Leyline of the Void.
Well, all they know is a Grizzlebrand.
Yeah, all they know is
Grizzlebrand. We didn't even show them the color of a land.
Yeah, so if all they know is Grizzlebrand and they bring in Leyline, they multiple aggressively for Leyline of the Void. It's not even in the cube. I don't know. Or like Tormod's Crypt. It's like, yeah, we boarded out our only graveyard interaction that only interacts with one spell on our deck.
Well, it's not even. So here's the thing, you're crazy, Paul. It's not even like running into Minds Bigger. Like if we had played Ulamog, we get first attack, they lose.
Yeah, we get first.
If we had played Shriek Maw, which
Shriek Maw is actually that's fine. We might sneak attack in a Shriek Maw. Let's rock.
Sorry about that. I had to adjust in Shriek Maw because that is an answer.
Yeah, Sneak Maw.
Yeah, so like, well, the problem is white. Like for one, that doesn't work. For two, Containment Priest isn't generally in the colors you're show and telling.
Exhume, Containment Priest used to work that way on Moto, but it was a bug. Like if you used, I knew it worked with Exhume. Like if you exhumed and your opponent exhumed if your opponent exhumed a Containment Priest, you would not get your creature from your graveyard. I presume that it would also be bugged that way with Show and Tell, but that was a bug and not how that rule is supposed to work.
Yeah. So now we're in a stronger position.
Yeah, because now we can just like play Runaway Steam Can.
Okay, our opponent's deck, I don't know, a little stronger.
Goblin Welder, sure. They're just like Johnny bad combos.
Yeah.
Yeah, sadly cannot strip a Verdant Catacomb. Is he gonna Force Spike us?
Some sort of blue duel. Oh no, Battlehands. Oh, is it happening? Or are they gonna sneak attack?
They're gonna sneak us. And they got Goblin Welder with Black Lotus.
Yeah, they can actually make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana here. They can just hard cast some shit.
They're gonna sneak us though.
Yeah, that's so here comes Through the Breach. Enema cool.
Okay.
Hardcast Grizzlebrand, go.
I'd be impressed.
Hardcast Grizzlebrand, let's go, let's go. Come on. Turn 3 Hardcast Grizzlebrand. Turn 2. Turn 2.
We don't immediately lose to that. So we actually have outs, if that's what their plan is.
Furball.
Is this a reasonable thing to cast? Well, we die pretty quick to that.
Yeah. That's a lot sadder than turn 2 Grizzlebrand Hardcast.
Plus they can loop that with
Yeah, so I've noticed.
we just need to draw a sneak attack. And so we can kill all their Murs.
Vamp Tutor? Vamp Tutor? God, this is...
Yeah, it's
This is a
hard casting
deck.
if you use Black Lotus. That counts.
It is hard casting if you produced the mana to do it.
Yeah.
It is one of the hardest ways to cast it.
Ah. The Black Lotuses are quite expensive. They're hard to come around if you haven't noticed.
What did they Vamp Tutor for?
I don't know. They seem to have the game wrapped up. I don't know why they would.
Yeah, right? Like, all I can do is like, okay, so they weld here, and then I have to go ahead and flashback this here to stop the exchange.
Yeah, because Goblin Welder is worded in incredible ways, where if that card is on the battlefield, is with a phrase on it.
Yeah. If both targets are still legal, yeah.
Yeah. Kothvon Hammer Clan? What does that do? That produces 3 mana next turn.
And Runaway Steamkin.
And it pumps Runaway Steamkin. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need to draw a mountain.
No, this is triple red.
Yeah, no, I have triple red, so 3 off Steamkin.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because I'm playing a land.
Okay, so we have it. Okay. So we just untap a mountain though this time.
Yeah, we attack here. We put some pressure on our opponent.
Yeah. Can they kill Koth if we do that?
No, 4.
Yeah, they could just attack with all their Murs and Goblin Welder.
If Goblin Welder attacks, I guess. It's like you leave back Runaway Steamkin?
Yeah, that seems wrong,
That
but
seems super wrong.
it guarantees. Like it removes the decision from them.
So they'll just get back Mirror Ball or Black Lotus and then do something stupid.
Yeah.
Then...
We have to play around.
Okay, and now.
Okay, now.
Now that doesn't matter. So now they couldn't have killed it, but I guess their life total is something they're a little worried about.
Was Koth in play? I can understand that.
Yeah. So Welder, Mirror for either, Battlesphere or Lotus.
We hope that what they do is just put Mirror Battlesphere into play.
And then pass.
And then, or maybe even Island to show and tell would be fine.
Right.
We wouldn't even show Kozilek. We would show Shriekmon.
Because we hardcore. Yeah. Okay, so here's the Mirror Ball. 4 Mirror. Are you ready for some bullshit? We talked about hard casting off of like double Lotus and some garbage, but
we did point this out when we picked Koth.
all right.
Came out and makes it easier. So we go up to 6.
I guess I leave white.
I think we leave white. Yeah, my phone just said, "Wow."
Wow.
I love it. Okay, we draw up to 4.
And now we have a Kozilek.
And now we have a Kozilek in play.
Go.
By the way, our deck isn't fair either. It's just not as good as yours.
Yeah. Okay, again, they can still, like, loop a Lotus.
They might suicide in the Mirball, the Battle Sphere, just so that it can die.
True. I would block it.
Yeah, I would also block it.
It's funny, the Mirball recursion actually means that they can,
They can fight the Annihilator.
Yeah.
Because they make 4 1/1s each.
Why you incinerate the welder on tap?
Yeah, we incinerate the welder, so that is no longer going to happen.
I'd probably strip mine them too to start trying to cut off mana sources, like.
Yeah, strip their bad lands.
Yeah.
Get them off double black. They're facing down a Kozilek and a full grip on our hand.
Yep. What the hell is happening?
Well, we cast Kozilek off of Koth.
Yeah, we cast Kozilek off of Koth and Runaway Steamkin. Our opponent cast Mirror Battlesphere on turn 2 by going Lotus, Mox, Welder, Mox into Lotus, Lotus.
Yeah, our opponent's deck is wild bullshit. Ours was meandering bullshit. We are playing Sneak Attack, and we brought in Shriek Maw because our opponent turn 1 show and telled a Immercool.
Yeah, so they went Lotus, Show and Tell. We put Grizzlebrand down, and they put Emrakul down. Okay, they're going for that Lotus.
If we had put any of the, if we had Kozilek, we would have won too.
So they're gonna 6.
Is this Sneak Attack? Inferno Titan.
Okay.
They get to kill Koth.
And
they get to kill Koth and our
Steamkin, yeah. So we get to kill Goblin Welder.
You kill Goblin Welder, one of their lands, and 4 Mers.
Yeah.
Let's draw our Hero Swamp.
Okay.
That is Hero Mountain.
So,
okay.
Let's strip mine first. So that it doesn't get annihilated. Fire this off second.
And I guess we get to play Porcelain Legionnaire.
Doesn't do much in the face of Inferno Titan, but, you know.
Ah, you're right. So their next turn is going to be pivotal. If they fail to produce next turn, they're going to be out of the game.
They also have the problem of taking 12 here is super dangerous.
Yeah. So they're low on permanents.
I'm not going to play the Legionnaire anyway.
Just to kind of make them want to attack.
Well, no, to preserve 1 point of life.
Ah, yes. The card was free.
Yeah.
Because if they attack here, okay.
Yeah, game 3. Okay.
On to game 3.
Oh God, we made it out of that one. What the hell is happening is just I am. So obviously we don't really have much else that changes this.
The only other thing I could think of is like necromancy. They go to Goblin Welder, their Mirball into play, and necromancy hits.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I think that's stupid. Let's just kill them.
All right, let's try out our line here. Hopefully, and we have to mulligan to keep an Eldrazi Titan in an opener.
Yeah, we want an Eldrazi in our hand or Shriek Maw. How do we win? We won by casting Kozilek.
Yeah,
we cast it because we are masterful magicians.
Man, we cast turn 5 Kozilek off of freaking Runaway Steamkin and Koth of the Hammer.
Ooh, yeah, and Burial Rites.
What does Fear do? Can't be blocked by can only be blocked by artifact and/or black creatures.
If they're on show and tell, this is bad. If they're on welder, this is better. This is probably a mulligan.
Yeah, I don't think we can keep something like this. I don't hate this.
I don't hate this either. Bottom of mountain.
Yeah, bottom of a mountain. And then we just don't draw the 4th land or whatever, but...
I skipped 690 skulls. I had 420 earlier.
Alright, let's bottom of mountain. Hubris.
If show and tell this time, they're just going to show and tell a mirror ball. It's fine.
Yeah.
Dot sees us.
Welder. Okay. Confluence is our answer to that.
Yeah.
Obviously, they don't have it active yet. They didn't. They did mulligan to 6, so...
Yeah. Confluence actually is a clean answer to that, because you destroy the mirror ball and then deal 1 damage to each creature.
Yes.
Make Signet here. We make our Legionnaire.
Well, let's Signet.
Cost next turn.
Well, if we draw land again, we hubrised by putting a mountain on bottom.
I don't think it was defensible to put the other cards on bottom, but
No, the only other card we could have would have been Grizzlebrand.
but we need that to be able
I
to
know.
stupid.
We need that.
So we're gonna draw planes, and it'll be great.
Plains Nahiri. Plains
Killer
Koth.
Goblin Welder. Planes Koth would also be good.
Yeah. Please enjoy Skulls.
Even any land would be fine. Even Stomping Ground would be okay.
On nothing, we get Porcelain Legionnaire, which is a slow clock.
Yeah, opponent is being contemplative.
So do they have a blue on here of this? Or is this just grabbing Swamp? I wonder.
We'll find out. Do they have an Underground Sea? They have Stomping Ground.
Grounds, okay. I guess they need a red source.
What's the green for, though?
Unknown. Shit. God.
Yeah, they're using their unfair card.
Right, well, they have Welder with it, too, which means if they play anything that's... Okay, this is a show and tell... Or, sorry, a sneak attack.
We don't know about Sneak Attack, but it's a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, it's a foregone conclusion in this deck. So this is Sneak Emmercruel game?
I think it's going to be Murball.
I would love it if it was Murball instead, which still sucks really badly, but is answerable. I don't give a flying fuck. Oh!
Okay, they're gonna dub. They're gonna put in Kiki Jiki.
Kiki Jiki.
Put in Kiki Jiki.
Please.
Oh my god, I would lose it if they put it in.
Please, I need this. I need this right now. The final combo. The final combo. Yes. Oh! Our opponent is even more powerful than you could even imagine. Holy shit, that's incredible.
Why did they put that in their deck?
This is...
What? Okay, I know what the green's for now, though. The green has to be for Oath of Druids. They're just playing every stupid combo you can, because they've got Show and Tell, they've got Sneak Attack, they've got Kiki combo, and they've got Goblin Welder, and they've got... And they'll have to have...
Because it's conscripts and not like... If this was a 1 power, I wouldn't make them go through it, but I actually want I want them to get the attack.
You must do this 6 times.
I want to die to Zealous Conscripts attacking me. This owns. Respect, Breezy. This is not disrespect to allow you to play it out. This
Make
is
as many as you want. Like, this is as many as you need.
Yeah, this is me and this is them. This is me giving you the respect of the final hit. You can hit us for whatever damage number you like.
You have your quest to attack with 20 creatures, and we're going to let you do it.
Yep. I'm like, the moment it was conscripts, it's like there's no way.
Okay, they're going for a high score, so
yeah, I'm gonna. That's fine. They've already got enough. I don't need to.
Okay. Oh man, they did it so that this conscript started to stack. Ooh, attacking with a Goblin Welder. No.
Minus 20.
Okay.
Straight to minus 20.
The knight's still young. Down for another one?
Sure, let's roll back in on another one. That was incredible. I do not know how we could have had a better final game to end this against an opponent who not only was show and tell combo, not only was goblin welding combos, not only was like vamp tutoring for all sorts of different combos, and then
They had the
pulled
Kiki
Kiki out of
combo.
nowhere.
Like, but as soon as I saw the Zealous conscripts, I knew
Right?
it. It had to be. You had
All
to
right.
be playing.
No break. We're going straight back in.
That was an easy breezy cube where
Yeah. That
our
finished
deck, our
that finished
confused
in
deck.
less than an hour and a half, so we have time for round 2.
Yeah, our confused deck performed admirably for what it was.
A confused deck. I'm just jack of all bullshit. That was beautiful, breezy, lots of respect. Okay, below the cuts O-ring. Where do we want to start today?
Oh, could try that again.
We always have Emrakul as like some sort of top, biggest thing to win with. If we want to go big or go home, that's the choice, right?
I think the picks here are Git Probe,
Mm-hmm.
Kithian, Vincer, Immercool.
Yeah, Portal's cool. There's a lot of cool stuff in here. Like Git Probe was when you said that. That was the other one I was considering.
Yeah, just because that's kind of a free card. It goes into a million different decks. Immercool
Annihilator
goes into a lot of decks
Annihilator
too.
6 is the number on Emrakul.
Yeah, Emrakul is the dominant card to stupid into play, either with any of the. Look at our opponent's last deck. Any of those worked except Goblin Welder.
Yeah. I say we pick it up and then we let the see where the dice fall. This is
let's do it with Mind's Desire this time.
it sounds fun to me. So, all right, go big.
Arcane Artisan.
Arcane Artisan is a way to immediately stupid in an Emrakul.
We can also do a pick 2 Tinker.
Not bad. There's also a Goblin Welder right there too, which is like,
Yeah, also Goblin Welder. If you pick the Welder would probably wheel. The Tinker is not.
The thing is, the Artisan is exactly.
Yeah, the Artisan is exactly what we want for a kind of Emrakul. The sneak attack decks get a lot better when you're blue.
There's a lot of cards in Magic that have Annihilator 0.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cards in Magic that have Annihilator 1.
There are a lot that have Annihilator 1. Secret. This is a good card, though, because end of the day, it's still a looter.
Yeah, this is still a looter, even if you're not doing the creature flicker with it. Good thing to know. When it leaves the battlefield, exile all tokens created at the beginning of the next end step. If you end step this and they go for a kill spell, it's already end step. It won't remove the token until you untap and get your attack. So
yeah. So it's usually correct to do it on your opponent's end step.
Blightsteel
Colossus. That's a good card. Oh, man, we should have picked Tinker.
I know,
okay,
right?
no. Frosty, Shelly, even Shardless are all library. Wait, library.
Yeah, I see Library of Alexandria here. I also see Shelldock Isle, which Shelldock Isle is another Emrakul hider. It's one of the best Emrakul hiders, actually.
It's one of the best.
Because if you get that off, so Library is obviously power 10. It's Library of Alexandria.
Yeah.
I'm kind of interested in the Shelldock because it lets us fit a land into this Emrakul plan.
Yeah. Another stupid thing to try would be to pick the Blightsteel and try to wield the Tinker, but that seems foolhardy.
I wouldn't be opposed to picking up that Blightsteel because that is another Arcane Artisan target that is an instant victory if it connects for free.
It's not terrible.
But I think Shelldock. So one of the things I love about Shelldock is the same thing I love about Library: hiding power in your lands.
Hiding power in your land. Yeah. This also means we want Brainstorm.
Through the Breach.
Gosh, or Through the Breach.
Again, through the Breach. I know Sphinx is in here. I know Gush is in here. I know Signets in here. The thing is, we picked up Emrakul, and I'm seeing a lot of cards that make me happy to have Emrakul in my deck. Right?
Yes. Let's pick that Through the Breach. Here's the thing with Consecrated Sphinx. If this were Legacy Cube, that'd be a auto pick card. This is Vintage Cube. Consecrated Sphinx is slightly too fair.
I still think it's near auto pick.
Oh, it's still really, really powerful. I like Through the Reach better.
Yeah. Well, again, we pick the Emrakul. Let's find maybe we find other Eldrazi Titans. Maybe we able that Blightsteel. Let's find some blue filtering. Let's find some. Okay, let's find nothing in this one.
Okay, let's look at generic cards in the pack. We got Sphinx isn't the greatest thing to Arcane Artisan because they can just kill the Artisan and that gets rid of the Sphinx. Bitter Blossom, Recurring Nightmare, Terminate are all things.
Yep. Black is a color. We can also pick up Sphinx of the Steel Wind for that Tinker play.
Um, Recurring Nightmare does not work with Emrakul, but we're
No, it
going
does
to
not.
presumably have other things in our deck.
Yes. Devoted Druid also lets us get further along with some of our power cards.
Notably, the Arcane Artisan always exiles when it loots, so it's not a good thing to work with your thing.
I'm gonna
Let's pick a Sphinx.
Sphinx. I'm seeing Fact. I'm seeing Thing in the Ice. I'm seeing Massacre Worm, which is never a bad thing to.
Yeah, Worm is a pretty good thing to Artisan or Breach. Foff is just Foff. Do we want to start picking blue cards and
Yeah,
try to start
I think
sending a message?
we need to start sending the message. And I think that's more important than anything else right now. Like
This
obviously,
is
so
just
here's the thing: everybody in this cube is blue.
yeah, like at least half the people at the table are going to try to be blue. Brainstorm. It works because of the shell dock, I think. You got to have
Yeah,
a reason to want brainstorm.
we already have one, so I feel fine with it.
Yeah, you can
Meyer
get a
would also be
fetch.
good. Fetch,
Better.
But Brainstorm gives us a way to use the shell dock and presumably more.
Yeah, well, it gets utility. Wandering Fumarole would also be a fine pick.
Yeah, I'd be completely fine with Wandering Fumarole.
Just put it over there with Shelly, I guess. Narset's pretty
Narset.
good.
Narset gives us is incredibly powerful. This
Yeah,
passive, we've played with Leovold in the past, and
this is Leopold.
this is Leovold, except for harder to kill in
I
a
can
lot of
also see
instances.
Bone Shredder being a reasonable thing too.
Yeah, agreed. I think Narset's more powerful and gives us a little bit more like
Finds our 3
interesting
reach.
lines. Yes. Okay. On the wheel.
You can get a whole lot. You can pick up like Oblivion Ring or Unburial Rites, maybe a
Yeah.
Grim. Grim's not that good, but Grim can be okay if you have like lots of little spells. You can like board them in against aggressive decks.
Yeah. Oh, like Sphinx's Rev. If we actually end up with the white.
hmm Goblin Welder is a sideboard card, or actually Scarab God too.
Or Toxic Deluge.
Yeah, these are all fine things to do.
Grab the Scarab God. I don't. So this was the pack with Tinker, right?
This is the pack with Tinker, so the next one has Blightsteel. So
I think I'm still
I
fine
have
picking
to
the
imagine
Welder.
that the person who picked Tinker picked the Blightsteel. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can pick FTK up maybe. Or Shardless, Batterskull.
I kind of want to stick to the two colors at the Mo because we don't have any fixing.
Yeah, yeah.
Pick the FTK. Actually, I think I like Airs or Page more.
Yeah, it's a better card. Hazard goes into one deck, but
Yeah. All right, so
white's
we're
particularly open because it's the worst color.
yeah, white is almost always just super open. Okay, so we've got some strong moves here. I want to find a few more. Okay,
Ancestral Recall?
that's an
Okay.
auto pick. Sad to pass upheaval, but
People's pretty good. It's
not
not as good as Ancestral Recall, but really what is?
nothing is. So that's ancestral recalls the auto here. Not a ton on the wheel. I'm looking at.
Man, I'm glad we aren't playing in this pod because somebody's going to have a really like that Bind Slaver is going to be really nasty. But
Yeah, agreed.
everybody's going to kill people with Emrakul.
Yeah, recall is huge. It's recall.
It's like
So
one of the most
the
powerful cards ever printed.
over the weekend there was that event where you could play a bad mono white aggro deck against a deck with Lotus Recall.
Uh, yeah.
And it was kind of hilarious, and like I played both sides to pretty large extent.
Wait, did the blue black one actually have Lotus in it?
Blue Black one had a Lotus Mox Recall. Yeah, you could turn 1 your goddamn Walker in that deck.
You could also do that with the white one though, because I remember losing
Yeah,
to
but,
the
yeah, but your White
Lotus
Walker,
there.
but like turn 1 Ashiok's a lot more powerful than turn 1
Yeah,
Elspeth.
yeah.
But yeah, I played a lot of that event.
Cryptic
Yeah, I think Cryptic is huge here.
or
Or
Sundering
Snapcaster.
Titan. Snapcaster, Cryptic, Sundering Titan.
Poof. All of these and more can be yours and yours alone.
Or Woodfall actually is also really good with Through the Breach.
Yeah, it's the doubler.
Snap Recall is
That's
really
the reason I'm
powerful.
looking, because we just picked up Recall. Snapcaster goes up a lot.
But man, Cryptic Command is so powerful.
I freaking love Cryptic. No chance it makes it back around. Everybody plays blue in this. Snapcaster Mage. I'm gonna believe in the power of drawing 6 cards.
Yeah, I believe in that power.
But yeah, so like playing that event, the Elspeth deck felt so much worse than the Ashiok deck.
It's why when you were playing the Ashiok deck, it took forever to queue up. Okay, what do we got here? Thirst seems good.
Yeah, Thirst ain't gonna hurt nobody. That's about all I really care about in this.
Yeah, I could see like a Desperate Ritual or Siege Gang. I couldn't really see Siege Gang's too fair. So Thirst is probably what we want to pick up here.
Yeah, people have been mentioning like the opposing experience and like, yeah, I apologize. I do not know what is going on with Gnome's Kazoo.
Wait, what?
Your audio is super. For the last like minute and a half, it's been going buzz, 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 buzz. Days search. See, in my experience, Elspeth would do that, and then the opponent would cast 3 mana Plague Wind. Like, I played a lot of Elspeth, and it was just like either 3 mana Plague Wind or 3 mana FTK, or, 3 mana Exclusion Mage, which is a kill spell, and that. Like, I could never, unless I could land something like one of the, like, very few big threats, or, like, multiple anthems, I could never get a win. I'm gonna go with Search. Search can find us a lot of these things better. Recruiter cannot grab anything we want here. Force of Negation is kind of a joke. I don't know.
I think the Force is playable.
Yeah, I think it's the pick here. But yeah, I wish I could provide you more information on what is actually happening with your headset, but I do not know.
I don't know either. Just say when it happens.
Okay. Anything in here look any good?
Not really.
Yeah, like we're not a Swift Spear Terramander deck.
We're in 6.
Maybe, yeah, pick that up now. Maybe we see that something for that. Thousand Year Storm, Incinerate.
It's probably Incinerate, just stuff for snaps to do.
Yeah, Thousand Year Storm's a little too much, and we're not actually doing any sort of huge effects like that.
K Command's a little not much.
I like K Command a lot, but again, like we don't actually have any Mo.
Interesting. Big creature.
Yeah.
I could also see picking up Zealous Conscripts.
Would not hate Zealous Conscripts. Actually like that card a lot. So we saw our opponent do Kiki combos with that. One of the other things about Zealous Conscripts is that Zealous Conscripts can go steal like ulting planeswalkers, and it feels like cheating.
Maybe there's like steal and minus. You could sometimes kill a walker that way.
We knew this pack had nothing back for us. I'm gonna grab
That's a fine card.
Shield Breaker, which may or may not make our deck.
Revoker or Field?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah,
Your deck is.
the biggest thing about that event that was the most telling was just how long the queue was for Ashiok.
I spent like 2 minutes on average, I think, queuing as Ashiok.
Yeah, I think I did about 10 games on both sides. I think Elspeth was 3-7 or 4-6, and then Ashiok was something like 7-3 or 8-2.
It did feel fun.
It wasn't we're not talking like some of those old Hearthstone events that were just like
Garbage.
10-0.
Yeah. It was like it was sometimes fun to cast your ancestral and then like just draw absolute terrible cards off of it and still lose.
Yeah, until Cube.
Was there a metal cube slime?
There was no Metal Cube Slime in Dragon Warrior Monsters, at least. There was Metal Slime, Metal Babel, and then Metal King.
I guess light up the stain. It's not a card we can play though.
Yeah. We still have a Welder in case things turn that direction.
Yeah, we do have some stupid things we could be doing. Our deck's just kind of good cards right now. Kozilek?
Yeah, I like having another. I don't actually believe in show and tell a lot, as mentioned before.
If that was treachery and not control magic, I'd be more into it.
I like having a second thing that we can throw down.
Mm-hmm. Plus, control magic and treachery, while both still incredible cards in Vintage Cube, kind of like Consecrated Sphinx. They're both, all three of those cards are still incredibly first pickable. They just have lost some of their equity.
Yeah, well, like, some decks just don't play creatures.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. Like that Grudge.
Grudge would be good, but Kozilek is exactly the kind of thing we want.
There you go, third time's the cube.
Just gotta figure out the V-Click?
I think V-Click.
V-Click's a fine card.
I mean, if we already have Ancestral, why play the bad version, right? Like,
we could have two fake Ancestrals and then Ancestral, because Brainstorm is also like a fake Ancestral.
yeah.
I want to fetch land too. Can we get gifted a Scalding Tarn?
Scalding Tarn. I want one or two duels. The one we passed was Fumarole.
Yeah, we passed Wandering Fumarole, which is not great. There's Underground Sea, but pick up a repeal here.
Yeah, I wouldn't feel bad with repeal. Worn Power Stone doesn't really. I don't want Worn Power Stone. I want a Signet.
Yeah, Signet would be cool. We can get Is It Signet.
Yeah, give me any odd color Signet.
Yeah.
Tell you off color Signets are gonna be. There we go.
There we go. There's an on color Signet.
Ancient Tomb, Palancron, Tez.
We actually do use the sword okay.
Yeah.
Snapcaster and Sword of Body of Mind go together really well. Grave Titan, also a fine thing to stupid.
Yeah.
Inferno Titan's a little better.
I kind of want the Signet just to get us a little bit more mana to get our deck rolling, but like one of these might come back that'll be useful to us, because...
Yeah, Signet is easily the pick, though.
Hey, how you doing?
There's Mini Jace, there's Nulamog.
Top 20.
Top 20 is very substantial.
Top 20 is usually game. You give Vision flashback, it gains flashback equal to, like, CMC.
It's casting cost.
It's
like if you look at a Snapcaster Mage, it says flashback equal to its casting cost. Because Ancestral Visions has no casting cost, it gains the flashback, but you have no cost you can pay.
Yeah, it's a null. It's not there. So I'm going to pick up Ulamog as our final Titan, and as a
Glen Ultra is very good.
Would not feel bad about Ashen Rider either.
Yeah, Ashen Rider would be like an upgrade to Sphinx of the Steel Wind, which I don't even think is in our deck.
Yeah, it isn't really in our deck. I like Glen Ultra a lot. This card does a lot of work.
Things like Ancestral do work with it's just like an empty pack. Just pick up Godless Shrine, I guess. Or
Yeah.
Rebel Master is also like Rebel Master could be a thing we sideboard into.
The world where we want to.
Goblin Dark Dwellers is another Snapcaster Mage. How many times do you want to cast Ancestral Vision? But yeah, the thing that Ancestral Vision and other cards like it work with is we do have V-click, so you can check to see if the coast is clear.
Yeah, I mean, we have Titans, so...
Yeah. But things that cast things with a certain cost for free, those do work. Like what's that card from Amonkhet called? I think we have every Snapcaster Mage.
I'm happy to have every Snapcaster Mage. I want a little... I wish we had a little bit more mana.
As Foretold. Like As Foretold works.
Yes, because
Cascade works.
Cascade's the big one. You see that. There used to be... I don't think it's a big popular deck anymore, but like Shardless Vision
Mhm.
was a nifty combo in Legacy.
There's a As Foretold Ticking Turns deck right now that uses there's a Bad Time Walk for 3 mana from that could be a good sideboard card from Shadowmoor. It's like Savor the Moment, I think is what it's called. It's 1 blue blue.
Yeah,
Take an extra turn. You skip your
you
untap
skip your
step,
untap.
which is really bad unless you have As Foretold or Fires of Invention.
Ooh, fires, yeah.
And you play that with 12 fetch lands and 4 copies of Mystic Sanctuary.
Put them right back on top.
Yep. So you put back your. It shouldn't be a last pick. White's better than that, people.
Yeah, come on.
Thalia especially.
Okay, so let's take a look. So the key components of the deck. Come on, go ahead and it's this way. Key components of the deck.
Yeah, she can stay in. It's like she accidentally stayed in because she cost 15. But
Yeah.
so I think we do want show and tell.
So this is the key win condition of the deck. This is how this deck plans on finishing our opponent. Everything else is playing to that.
Like I don't think we want costs. Um, Lots of blue cards we want. Do we want Thirst?
It's draw 3, discard 2.
Like it's a fine spell to cast
Yeah.
when you're looking for things as powerful as what we're doing. That can be just fine.
Okay. Might want that force.
Force at its worst, it's like just a fine counterspell you can cast.
I think from
Sometimes.
here I just start including a number of red useful pieces. FTK, Goblin Dark Dwellers, Conscript, Daredevil, Incinerate. Probably fine with Embereth.
This gets us up to 24, right?
It's 23 right there. Don't play the Thirst.
Yeah, is Thirst or Revoker better than any of these cards? I don't think so.
No.
We ended up with no shuffle effects, but I don't know if we want Maze of Ith. That's a sideboard card.
The thing is, we at least have Search, so it's not like we have a couple things that make it so we can use Brainstorm effectively.
Okay, we can clear the top with Search. That's fine.
Yeah, or even like Narset.
Narset. So when you don't have shuffle effects, you kind of have to sit on your brainstorms.
Yeah, there's almost no reason to spend them. 9 and 6. It's fine. We have double reds.
Like a double red. So
yeah,
we have a bunch of double blues.
But we have 10 blue sources plus Signet.
That's probably fine.
Play the Blast Zone as anti-aggro. We can bring in the Maze of Ith and like Pyroclasm as like.
Yeah, we have Maze of Ith, Pyroclasm, even Grim as things we can.
Yeah, Revoker against Walker styles. I'm okay with this.
Yeah, this is a classic cube deck.
It's got some. It has its plan, which at its core is a unfair. I want to end the game in 1 card or 2 cards.
We got a Power 9, and we can just kill people with Vendilion Click.
Yeah, end of the day, like V-Click, like the only thing I think we're missing is like counterspell proper.
Yeah, we have 1 counter spell. We had the choice between Cryptic and Snapcaster, but Snapcaster was good.
Hmm.
This is a 2-lander. I kind of feel like this is a mulligan. This
Yeah.
could be a keep.
This is fine.
This is fine. Put Blast Zone on the bottom.
Yeah, we don't know what our opponent is, so it's a bit of a, but I want all these cards.
Yeah, like our other cards will undo our mulligan, and we need True to Breach the win.
So.
Maybe we'll have an opponent that gets ruined by Narset.
Yeah, who knows? Sometimes Narset just ends a player.
Maybe they kill us right now.
Maybe they play Mana Dorks. Pyroclasm's an easy board in against the Mana Dork deck.
Chromox?
Okay, they must have something huge.
Chromox is the fairest Mox. I think they stuck a Vivian under that.
Vivian under that, into a Signet.
Okay.
Okay, would love to draw. That's not really doing anything right now. Gets safer the longer this game goes.
Yeah, especially if they just play their stupid thing, then you can show and tell. But
Yeah.
I've envisioned a world where we played Narset and minus.
Pass on 4.
It's going to second main for some reason. For Winter Orb.
Tapping all of their artifact sources.
Do we play Narset into that? We only untap 1 land next turn. That could be fine.
It's a bit dangerous, but
Of course.
Okay. Okay, our opponent's trying to lock out mana here. Probably has more rocks, more mana dorks. Harmonize, please.
I would love a Harmonize. They're tapping pretty low, too.
Must be considering not doing that, yeah.
Acidic Slime? That'd be pretty nasty.
If we need to land here, I believe we want to...
Do we brainstorm here?
I think we brainstorm and then we just put something back on top to grab with.
Yeah, like we just get show and fact and fiction with this.
Yeah.
Do we want show and tell?
I think we still do.
Yeah. Dark Dwellers we definitely want to get rid of. That's
well,
what we want to see.
Like all that. Let's go ahead and put... Maybe we don't want show and tell anymore. Against this opponent.
And we'll just use Through the Breach.
Yeah.
So like Dark Dwellers, and so we put.
What do
we have to put back something we want to get, right? Unless we want to risk missing.
Maybe we just don't put Maybe we just don't care about Dark Dwellers in this matchup.
Yeah. So we might have to pick show and tell here, but that's fine.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. Hopefully we just draw our thing now, so we can show and tell.
Yep. Getting the Signet down is going to be nice, because that is, mana that isn't affected by the Winter Orb. They're on 6 mana. They might be a little reticent to take action. Last turn they were. I don't know how... they were like, I don't know. They didn't want to tap low. I don't know if they were like worried about some sort of interaction we have.
They're just going to play down their Primeval Titan or whatever. Yep.
Doesn't do anything.
Yeah, sort of bad. They just attacks us for 6.
Does just attack us for 6. The lands don't do jack, though.
Yeah, they come into play tapped.
Maybe tells us more about their colors, which is good info. Are they mono green?
It makes show and tell pretty safe.
Yeah. So if we draw a show and tell target, this is...
the time to do it.
Okay, I'm going to untap red.
Of course. So if you play Signet, that taps 2 to put a mana source into play.
It's effectively -1 on the next turn. We couldn't through the breach, but we could show and tell. I think it's safe.
Yeah, because we can't do the breach next turn anyways. Signets are a little awkward with Winter Orb because you do have to
Yeah.
tap a land to activate them.
Okay, so they have no mana, right? Like they're matching us. The Primeval Titan is just a 6/6.
It'll be interesting to see if they kill Narset or not. Because if they just don't have
Draw, they might just
draw
leave
switch, they
Narset.
just don't care.
Well, here's the thing. I would, if I were them, knowing that we're in red-blue,
Oh yeah, I would kill it just so that we
kill
don't
the
like
fucking Narset. Oh my god, what if we play a draw 7, right? Like,
I disagree.
okay. Tap out for...
Oh god, Guruk. This is another walking ballista. Okay.
That ups their clock by a turn. Okay.
I just didn't want to give up on 6 damage.
Sure.
You want to cast Show and Tell?
One card left in their hand. Yeah, that seems safe.
Watch us just get slammed here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
They didn't even have a land.
Cool.
Okay. Against mono green, they could have a swamp here, I guess, if they untap their Vernicatica. Okay.
Cool thing for them is that they have, like, enough garbage that it's hard for us to actually make attacks here.
Yeah.
We have Emrakul, yeah.
Yeah, we have Emrakul, so we just have to draw Emrakul. If we draw any of our other stuff, I don't think. Do we attack here? I don't think we do. Do we?
If we attack here, we get 4 of their lands. They chump block with Finhorn Elves, and then they attack us back for 7. I don't...
Okay, how many permanent? They have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 permanents.
Here's the actual problem. If we attack them, they sack Winter Orb, right?
Yeah, they had to say sack Winter Orb.
Okay.
I think we just like Foff them into turn.
I think Foff end a turn, see what happens from there.
And then we just wait in place until we can cast Through the Breach on something they give us with Foff.
Yep. Again, I actually don't like unlocking the Winter Orb.
Yeah.
Unless it was at instant speed. Like, if I'm the one who gets to unlock Winter Orb first, I'd be okay with it. Oh, the problem here... Okay, now I don't give a shit. Now I literally don't care about, like, the...
Because they have so much mana. Okay,
Yeah.
I like that we actually saw somebody who has made a Winter Orb deck. That is a oft misused card.
So we're gonna
Cube.
Foff.
I hope they have Tingle Wire too.
These are some nice cards to see off Foff.
They're gonna put. This is an interesting split because it's a Foff split, so of course it's gonna be interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if they did this.
I think I just take the pile of lands.
I think we do as well. Also, they put the Incinerate in the yard for the Snapcaster.
Yeah. I like having the lands because that lets us, make our land drops. Get our own taps.
Repeal. You can repeal their Winter Orb on their step.
Yeah. And that completely changes the math on our next turn.
And it draws us a card.
Okay, I think that's what we do then. So let's hold off one more turn with this. They're going to start pumping up that Walkie Bee. That's the biggest issue.
Got to.
Well, they might not have wanted to.
True. They might have a 5 or 6 mana spell in play here.
Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Karn.
Goodbye, Kozilek.
Ugh.
That ends up very poorly for us.
Now we kind of need to draw.
It sucks because getting Archmage would have been the answer to this.
Yeah, but we didn't have a way to get it into play, really.
No. It's fine. Okay.
Let's just draw Emrakul off of this repeal.
okay, but it's not quite enough.
We can.
The biggest thing that's killer here is, again, we just don't have a lot of artifact mana, and that was something I was sad about when we were drafting.
Well, those things get snapped up pretty quick. We didn't have a lot of eyes at them.
Okay.
Well, do I get to dab in real life? They don't have a graveyard.
They don't have a yard. So we can through the breach, Emrakul, 15 snap, incinerate.
We might just have to kill Karn. Okay.
Snapshot Hotel's really bad.
Yeah,
Because Karn minuses and kills Emrakul.
Okay, here's what we do.
What do we got?
We snap. We Emrakul through the breach. Attack them.
Sure.
Then we draw another thing to through the breach and snap through the breach next turn.
We can also just play Archmage on our... The problem is I think we died a Walking Ballista on the untap here.
Yeah, they have so much mana.
They have infinite mana. Like, they're going to sack 6 permanents, sure, but, like...
Do we show them the through the breach then, or do we just move on to game 2?
I'm thinking about any other ways we have out of this.
Just bring it up now. I gotta mind the clock.
I know. I'm at 18.
Yeah, we're still fine.
Please allow me to make decisions at this point. I was too passive.
We play Glenolindra. They attack. Kill us with Walking Ballista.
I think I need to kill Walking Ballista.
Yeah, let's kill Walking Ballista then.
Sucks here because they just replay Winter Orb. Yeah, I think we lose from here. Yeah, because their hand is the Winter Orb.
Yeah, because their hand is Winter Orb. Okay.
So, yeah, I was just too passive. That cost us the game just straight. I should have started attacking with Kozilek.
Yeah, we probably should have.
They finally have a graveyard.
They finally do have a graveyard.
But yeah, that was too passive of me, and they were able to, like, now that we know, let's just.
Okay, let's
Pyroclasm.
Can Revoker name mana abilities? Always mix them up. Yeah, it can. So you can name like Llanowar Elves and stuff with it as well as Karn.
Thinking those two are ones we want in. Shield is good. Direfleet Daredevil sucked.
Direfleet Daredevil's pretty bad. Just take out.
Also thinking Narset might be bad against them.
Yeah, Narset's just like a double impulse.
Yeah.
In between rounds, you might do the math on her to see what her hit rate is. It should be pretty high.
Blast Zone's good.
Mono green.
Okay.
How good is Maze of Ith?
If they're just attacking with one thing, it's okay.
I like her deck though.
I like the Pyroclasm. Guess I like play first.
It's
a land off of a keepable hand.
This is a land off. We're on the play.
God, they don't have ways of stopping Arcane Artisan.
They do not. Let's take the gamble.
Yeah. 33-15. It's the same gamble I take a lot of the times.
Yes.
This is the gamble.
This is the exact gamble we take all the.
Yeah.
We have to flip a lumpy coin twice.
Twice. Yeah, we flip a 15 and 33 coin, then we flip a 15 and 32 coin, and then we lose both flips, and then the game sort of ends from that position. My hope is that we see a mountain. Okay.
Oh, that works. That positively works, and if you play it now, we'll keep them from playing more mana creatures.
Yes. All right.
And then we put an invincible 10/10 into play that annihilates their library. They're going to put a. This is a walking ballista, it looks like. No, this is a green suns for 2. They got another mana creature.
Okay.
Sylvan Caryatid?
Raphellos. So their next turn is going to be
The next turn is going to be pretty good.
Karn.
Wanna draw step V-click them?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because I no longer feel safe resolving Arcane Artisan against a deck of this type.
Hopefully we draw Mountain.
Yep.
Mountain and this thing turns right around. Terastodon goes away.
Goodbye. Goodbye forever. You revealed cards. Terastodon's gone.
So they have absent. They do absent. Okay, so our blast zone thing did actually do something.
Yep. Stop the Pilgrim play. Okay, land off the top.
They're just going to cast search.
Search for tomorrow. So they
might
have.
play the absent Pilgrim here.
Yeah, probably. Oh no, probably hold still. I guess. Oh my God.
Do we take the trade?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Okay.
Okay.
2 draw steps, and they needed to draw something that deals with Arcane Artisan.
Yeah, they have to draw something now. Terastodon's on the bottom of their deck. They
Pilgrim.
have 10 mana.
Pilgrim, 2 unknowns. They can play their own Eldrazi. They can play Karn. Just answer Arcane Artisan.
And then we need to draw. If we draw Mountain, that's not terrible.
Yeah.
You remember what card?
Nope, they drew something. What do we got? How bad?
Walking Ballista.
What's the damage? Walkie Bee's bad, but it would have to spend 3 counters to stop this Artisan.
Play it Stonecoil Serpent?
It's the bottom card of their library.
It's Terastodon.
Okay.
That destroys non-creature permanents, right?
Non-creatures, but yeah.
So they can blow up 3 of our lands.
They probably blow up Blast Zone for sure. I don't know how many. They probably don't allow us to Arcane Artisan. There's no way.
Yeah.
Like, I would just be hitting
if they,
3 of our lands.
Do they take 3 of our lands or 2?
2 of our lands is a mistake because it means top deck land is Arcane Artisan on.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
I call that an incredible mistake because it means, again, top deck land is huge for us. Yep, there's that Pilgrim.
Come on, Mountain.
Yeah, anything, honestly. I don't even care.
Well, we get to ask it to search.
Okay, 1 turn. Hopefully this works. But yeah, if they play another Haymaker, we're probably out of it. 5, okay. We know their hand, and another Haymaker. How big?
Choose.
Oh, God. Please, I needed you to just whiff on 1 turn of Haymakers. Cards under the real card zone. Ulmog and Craterhoof Behemoth.
Okay, we die.
Goodbye.
Okay.
All right, so our opponent's haymakers easily outstripped ours.
Yeah.
I
That,
felt,
that's always a bad feeling because they got past. They had stone nothing. We interacted with them to make that the case,
yeah,
and then the top of their deck just provided.
yeah, and ours was doing fine. It's just, ugh, that always feels clunky. Let's move on to the next match and see what else our deck can do.
Let's destroy them.
All right, goodbye, audio wizard. Hello, bleach boy, who's got a what's that thought sponge? Yeah, thought sponge. All right,
In,
all right,
in the
okay.
dark, we can keep this.
I like blast zone.
I do like blast zone.
Okay. All right, let's find out what sort of deck our opponent is playing. How bad things, like what sort of things we need to be interacting with. Do we need blast zone? Do we need counter spells? Is our opponent a deck we don't want to cast show and tell against? A deck we do, etc. It's not telling enough for me yet. That
It'll
doesn't.
be interesting to see which of our creatures we would want to put into play with
Okay, I'm leading with no information, as they just did. Verdant Catacombs isn't no information, it's just close to no information.
yeah, many.
Ideally, they show and tell first.
That is true, and then we put Kozilek into play.
Okay, 3 colors in interactive
Black.
elements.
Yeah, black means we might put Ulamog into play.
Yeah,
It's
because we don't want to get hit by Shriek Maw styles. I want to know more, though, before just blindly doing this. This is where V-click off the top would feel really nice. They might V-click at us. What do they got on 3? Hey, it's Leovold
Leovold.
colors. Okay,
That's Leovold. Yeah, hi Kaz.
sure. What are you doing? Here's the handshake. You get draw 1 card. Fact fiction don't draw, so screw you.
Don't care.
Alright, I'm gonna pull the trigger.
That's shove.
Alright.
You can't beat Ulamog the Ceaseless Hunger. Where do you want to put Kozilek?
Now let's Ulamog the Ceaseless Hunger. You can't beat this card. Okay, well, you wanna draw 7 against Ulamog, be my guest.
Yeah, they do have the Whoopsie Doodle where
Yeah, we lose our hand. It's okay, Manifold.
and they got. See, this is a deck that could use Fast Bond.
Yeah. So Leovold not only is oh my god. Oh, and the memory jar. Oh god. Their hand was this? That was their hand? Cool.
Yeah, I think that was their hand.
Okay. Gotcha. Show and tell me.
Yes. We can't possibly have 2 things.
Yeah, just show and tell. We can't beat that.
Cannot possibly have 2 things. Although if we get to attack, they lose. So look at their cards in
Yeah,
deck.
23. If we attack, that's minus 20. All right. Triple white? What is this?
Oh,
Wins?
no. Iona. We don't care.
I don't care.
They're going to Iona in blue.
Yep, I own on blue, which...
Opponent is probably Reanimator.
Yeah. We can see their full hand they discard. Rectus, Signet, Coercive Portal, Land, Knight's Whisper, Signet. Wow, they drew some hot blanks.
They drew some blanks. Oh, let's cast Signet and attack them.
This card is indestructible.
Yeah. Exile
Top
your
20.
Top 20.
Okay, show me your deck, please.
Sinks of the Steel Wind, Hymn to Turok, Makeshift Mannequin, Animate Dead, Una's Prowler, top.
Blightsteel,
Yuck.
Wishclaw Talisman.
That could be very dangerous against us. Okay, so this is a combo mirror. They appear to have no interactive elements beyond Hymn to Turok.
Yep. I like the Leovold. So Leovold's one of my favorite cards because it's Narset's passive, but with a super cool secondary passive that lets you draw cards.
There's a mystery card here. I think they have Tinker. There's a Blightsteel in their deck.
Yeah, that would make sense. All right, victory off of the... And all right, one thing I want to see, looking here, I do not see immediate answers to... Kozilek or Emrakul.
Yeah, we might not want Show and Tell because
Blightsteel beats.
Uh,
Well, Blightsteel doesn't only beats Ulamog. It doesn't beat the other two.
it beats them, but it has infect, right? So if we
As
can't
inf-
block it with our
well, we can. We can
Titans,
block it with the Titan. It goes to a 1/1, then we annihilate 4 back.
okay.
Like, here we go. Annihilator 4.
Yes. So we can only okay. So we can't do it with Ulamog then.
Looking around. I don't really see too much I care about. Welder's kind of funny, actually, because it can work on your opponent's cards.
Revoker can name Memory Jar.
Yeah, Revoker. I actually like Revoker. So Welder can work on your opponent's shit, so if they tinker, we can anti-tinker.
Okay.
They play
have
Jar,
anything
so we want the Narset.
Do we have anything that's just bad?
I don't want a Dark Dwellers. That's like a 5-mana sorcery.
We actually do want Zealous Conscripts.
Yes, that could win the game.
I can soup a tinker target,
Yeah.
unless it's Sphinx of the Steel Wind.
Force is absolutely necessary.
Yeah, Force of Negation is very good. Narset seems good too. And one more countermank.
Makeshift cannot grab Blightsteel because Blightsteel has a replacement effect going to the yard. Makeshift can grab Eldrazi's because Eldrazi's have a triggered effect on going to yard.
Yeah,
Win.
so we just don't want Brainstorm.
Maybe we don't want Repeal. What do they have that Repeal is good against?
Just doing it on a Mana Crypt can be annoying. Or an Animate Dead. Did they have Animate? They had Animate
They had
Dead.
Animate Dead, which
I think Brainstorm is really bad against Leovold, and kind of bad in our deck otherwise.
fair.
But do we have anything else though?
But the Repeal sucks so much, though. I don't think this card does much other than like annoy them. Again, it's like Mono Vault. Like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Bouncing a Mana Vault, and then like, okay, I'll untap it.
Okay, let's zoop them.
Brainstorm makes this okay. I like Revoker. Narset actually seems really good against this opponent.
Yeah, it seems good. Brainstorm will find. Okay, if Brainstorm doesn't find land, we lose. But if Brainstorm does find land, then we're okay.
Yeah.
At least we might sit on our Brainstorm.
I think we turn to the Brainstorm. Okay, I like having that in the pocket.
Yeah.
That means we aren't afraid of like a untapped Tinker play here.
Means we might just staple that to our Brainstorm, maybe.
Well, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we do need to draw the land.
They're off blue.
Off blue, but black seem to be their main color.
Coercive Portal.
If I have Narset in play, that doesn't do anything.
That's very true. So they get to draw like 2 cards off that, maybe.
They can draw 2 cards once, so draw it cantrips one time. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and Brainstorm right now. Ooh,
Okay, we got Island.
Still.
It might just be the thing that you pitched a force. Name Orzhov Signet?
Yeah, name Orzhov Signet.
Stone Rain.
Might as well.
They do get to name a card. Or pick a card.
Yep, so they draw.
Carnage. Okay.
Free carnage. Seriously, I love having the Force of Negation in this hand right now. It feels really powerful.
I think we force.
I think we force because we get to choose. I want Narset really badly here.
Yeah, we really need Narset, and Foff can help.
So we usually get rid of Brainstorm.
Yeah, I think we get rid of Brainstorm. Because we need Foff, and Foff can be our refill, and we need Narset to counter their Coercive Portal and to start drawing some cards.
Yeah. Got a clock on him.
We do. We have a good piker.
Yeah, 2 cards, random.
That's always been the the dilemma of forcing up a him, because it's the same either way. But yeah, here's the whiff. That's fairly unlikely, but it happens.
Our deck has like a decent number of creatures. I think the non-creature count was 11. Oh, dismember.
Okay. They're taking 6 to dismember that.
Goodness, I don't care about their life total.
This doesn't mean that we kill them with any of our creatures. We breach them.
You can have a card. There you go. Have a card.
Have a card. Thought sees us. They're gonna reanimate, naming Narset.
Wow. I guess
that does kill Narset.
Yeah, it kills Narset in a couple turns.
You just have to draw a mountain.
Yeah, or land so I can Foff.
Yeah, anything. They're at 8.
Yeah, we probably just like play FTK and
minus Narset. Yeah.
Okay, if they had a kill spell, they should have killed their Evoker in response there.
Yeah, because then Flame Tongue Kapu would have done the old ate his own fireball. Man.
Oh, all right. Maybe I'll have to double check the ratio. Maybe like we added in the welder. I don't know. I think we added in two creatures.
Because 11 should be enough. Because it's 1 and 3 cards, and you're seeing 4 cards.
Sure, you can draw a card. That's fine.
That's at least a 60 or 70% hit rate, which is good enough for draft.
They're still off blue.
If we hit them once, they can't Ancient Tomb anymore.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Only that is a 1/1.
So yeah, I can just block it. It's not or attack over it.
Okay, so we beat the Reanimator deck.
Seems like I need to. Okay. Narset did some work.
It didn't really do. It didn't do a lot of work, but it prevented a lot of work. Yeah, they paid 6 life for a dismember.
Yeah, creatures 12, others 11.
I think we had drawn a fair number of our non-creatures there, which probably hurt it. But
yeah, well, I think we also boarded out a couple. We boarded out Dark Dwellers, we boarded out Repeal, so we were down to 10. Narset is one of those 10.
Yes, that's 9.
Okay, so I am not worried about that.
Yeah.
They paid a lot of blood that game, indeed.
If you're playing standard, or like playing a constructed, you want a higher amount than that. But for this is fine. Okay. It's the exact you plan it the exact same way you plan if you want to have Augur of Bolus in your deck.
Yes. Well, Augur of Bolus. I have a secret about Augur of Bolus.
Yeah.
I don't like that card.
I don't really like the card either. I love Seagate Oracle.
Because
that always works.
I always feel like even the decks that played Augur of Bolus were playing bad ratios, and because you had to play such a high ratio in order to. I like this hand.
I like this hand a lot. It's got our bad Brainstorm. It's got a good Snapcaster Mage. It's got the combo. Opponent's on island. We got Recall. Yeah, they paid a lot of life. Ancient Tomb will do that. Okay, Recto Signet.
Okay, I think I want to end step this Recall anyway.
Just go up to 10 cards.
Yeah.
11 cards. Alright.
Okay. What do we want? Ditch.
Brainstorm.
I don't think Brainstorm does anything here.
I like that if we completely get destroyed by this show and tell, we can then just through the breach later.
Right. Well, here's my thought. I can V-click to check.
Yeah, we should definitely truck step them. Okay, they're actually Rakdos.
Yeah, actually the full. And the Signet. Okay.
Ooh, they got so lucky.
That's some good Signets. Multi-on-color Signets, and then Narset.
Thirst.
Okay, let's learn.
They Reanimator?
Oh.
Or because their main phasing is Thirst for
Blight Steel in the revealed card zone.
Tinker spotted.
All right. That does mean I want this V-Click at their draw.
Yeah, that does mean we want to do that.
Well, okay, the Blightsteel's not in their hand.
Yeah, Blightsteel's not in their hand. Why not just put Emrakul into play? I guess we attack first.
Yeah, like...
Do we attack first? I think we attack first. They can't beat Emrakul. Unless they have Emrakul, and then
Again,
die.
they ditched it. I want to... Because the other thing we could do would be, like, V-Click, but I think because they don't have the Blightsteel, we go for it.
Yeah, okay. There's been a theme these two drafts where everybody is just stupiding large creatures into play. Like, literally everyone is.
How bad? What's the damage? They might Shriekmaw. Shriekmaw would be bad. I could have gone for Ulamog to try to dodge that, but I kind of want to go big.
Yeah, I think he is forced here. They have to, because they're thinking about it, that makes me think. Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
They might Wrath.
Yeah, there's Damnation, there's Languish, there is,
Languish ain't doing shit.
Languish
You gotta do a couple more languishes.
Living Death.
No. Toxic Deluge.
You know what? I accept.
Pay 15 life.
We have an Incinerate in our deck.
Hell, we have a V-Click.
We have a V-Click, we click in our hand. So it's like, yeah.
I like our opponent's name of Namburger.
Namburger's a pretty good one. It's almost good as Namburger.
They're just gonna go for Tinker on that Blightsteel?
It's kind of a day late, $1 short if they do it. They're kind of paying it like an X. No, it seems like an X spell because they use their. We have 2 toughness, so we don't die to the Blightsteel. And they lose all of their lands.
Yeah, I can like Blightsteel comes out.
Like we use V-Click to block. And V-Click and
Direfleet Daredevil are enough to block to not die.
Yeah, we go to 8 poison. No, we go to 9 poison.
We go to 9 poison.
We go to 9 poison. We attack. They lose 6 permanents.
So they're thinking about this because they're thinking through those lines as well, right? They're going through.
Because if they just put Blightsteel into play and they don't have anything else, if they have any removal spells, we kind of get got. But we have Vanillion Click on their draw step to prevent that.
Yeah, well, especially because they'll have no lands.
Yeah, because they'll be low on lands. So if they have a removal spell now, like if they go tap Ingrath's Rampage.
Well played.
Theomancer.
Well, I can have 6 permanents too.
Yeah, so we'll have 6 permanents, and we'll do an Emrakul fight.
Because yeah, I V-click to get my 6th permanent.
Yeah, we can draw, and we can V-click them too.
All right, I guess we just start this off with the Emrakul fight then, right?
Yeah. Deploy the Emrakul.
Annihilator 6. I don't think there's any point where Emrakul's Annihilator 6 would, like, what do you, like, okay, with Emrakul being 4/4 being balanced, it's a very difficult thing to take on because, like, what do you mean by balanced? Like, in the sense that
fair to play is no. The answer is no.
Like, would the mana cost have changed?
I don't think so. He's a 15 mana 4/4 with an Annihilator 6. It could still be.
Okay.
Okay, they got rid of all their black mana.
So, do I do this now just to see what they have, but and just don't let them, because it seems like if they're doing it now, they have something, right?
Yeah, let's go ahead and we can V-click them on in our turn.
Okay.
They don't block.
Okay, so thing that is most scary here is that any effect that removes a permanent from our board wins them the game.
I think we let them keep that.
Yep. No change to those. So we have 6 permanents.
Yeah, they have 6 permanents. They have now to draw their
So
petty
they need to
theft.
draw a kill spell for Direfleet Daredevil or lose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You might have just been playing to the Brazen Borrower out or something like that.
Yeah,
They
well,
bounce it.
Brazen Borrower wouldn't do it. That's a colored spell.
Okay, but it wouldn't be.
Oh, yeah, but it would bounce
any
any of our creatures, yes. Okay. Danger mode.
Okay, so you might not want show and tell. We might just want show and tell though. You could also Phyrexian Revoker seems like a fine include. Name their mana rocks. Name the Goblin Welder.
I'm gonna put that welder back in because I can weld away their tinkered card.
And what do we want out? Repeal actually seems fine.
Yeah.
Because you can interrupt a goblin.
We still want force.
Force one's good. FTK is sort of medium.
They didn't show us a lot that I really want to be FTKing.
It really just like the Goblin Welder.
Blast Zone does a good job at that. All right.
Maybe draw Imbreth Shieldbreaker once. Like I hate that card. You've never seen it. Nothing to go with our. We have a thing to go with our.
We have a thing to go with our force, and we have an incinerate to deal with like welder showing up. I feel okay on this hand.
This is a medium hand. I'm willing to keep this hand.
Yeah. It's not great. Okay.
And that gets incinerated.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, we don't have you click at our hand and get this. We might, but it does not cost 1.
Sure.
Okay, that's a fine card to go with your Goblin Welder. Any card you can have. Feeling better about this hand.
Yeah, that changes the math a lot. Don't know if I want to pull the trigger immediately or if I want to wait a little bit, but
Yeah, we can decide.
that super changes the math on everything here.
Yeah, it turns out having that card in your deck is just kind of a thing you can do.
Oh, it's cool. It's an incinerate target.
Pretty good incinerate target.
Alright. Command, Abrade, Welder, Workshop.
Workshop, okay. They don't really seem like a workshop deck.
Swords?
Eh.
Let's
Maybe
get
workshop means like having like Tangle Wire and Snaring Bridge, like stuff.
There's nothing I want to revoke her right now.
Yeah, it would just be the relic. So seems like a fine time to fire off our ancestral. Like on their turn.
Yeah, on their turn and step.
Yeah, even workshop.
Signets. I think it's because they have a lot of signets.
Yes, Signets is like how you do it. Make sure get rid of our Incinerate.
Okay, that makes our Snapcaster a bit more annoying, but whatever. 5 cards in hand. Are they missing? No, they've not missed a land drop yet. See if they do or do not. I can just hardcast this force if something like Tinker happens. What the hell do you do?
We have Phyrexian
We have a
Revoker
Revoker in our hand. I don't care.
Let's just draw 3 cards. And if the 1/1 if the 1/1 with Defender becomes annoying, we can just
Repeal it.
repeal it later for free. Defender. That's not the text of the.
These are just 1/1s with Defender.
Yeah, these are that's a construct, not a.
Yeah.
Wait, is it bugged? No, it's not bugged because it's a 1/1. It should be a 2/2 if it was a construct.
Yeah.
So.
Ah, fuck. Fine. Whatever.
Fine.
Jerk.
Already ingenious iconoclast.
Oh god.
You know what an iconoclast is?
I want to save the repeal still.
Yeah, you want to save it.
Okay, so iconoclast. And we have 7.
And we have 7. And we can just repeal if we ever want to.
Yeah. Because, like, if we repealed the token there, we would have been able to untap Snapcaster, draw 3 again.
Yeah.
Because we would have had a card in the grave. I'm more on, like, this scares me a little bit more just because, like, 3 cards in hand, we still have a force, so we can't get, like, annihilated by...
Yeah, you can't get got. Fire. I assume that's doing one of the Revoker one to...
Yeah, 1-on-1.
us.
That is a pain. Do not like that.
You can't force it.
Force it with the Snapcaster, because it's not going to do anything?
Yep, that would be fair to do.
Seems worrisome, but
It's definitely unideal.
yeah, my problem here is that I actually feel like Duretti going off here starts making things really, really hard to deal with.
Yeah. For one, you can just, like, kill Kozilek. So we would have to do
Yeah.
Warlock. So because we drew 3 cards, and because that that keeps them from locking in one of their permanents, unlocking one of the permanents, that's still mostly fine to do. Okay. Now we can start Nar setting looking for through the breach.
Yep.
And we can just start chopping down to ready too.
Yeah, they can't use any of these at the Mo. Can chop down Narset, but we need the through the breach style effects here. Foff.
Foff seems fine. They basically have to tap out to chop down Narset.
They actually don't have black. They'd have to tap out with Fumarole then for it.
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
Against us? Yeah.
Well, not. Oh! Alright, they're finally done with the relic. They wanted the card.
And they're doing it on our turn because they can't do it on their turn.
Mm-hmm.
Narset's dumb like that.
Yeah. Yeah. So they can Fumarole knock out Narset. We still get to ready, and then...
They cast Factor Fiction looking for literally anything.
Yeah, Factor Fiction looking for movement. Okay, that can change it so the Creeping Tar Pit's the one on, or the Fumarole.
Yeah, I think here comes Tar Pit. No, they're casting the mana for... There's Tinker.
Oh, there's Tinker. Alright, Blightsteel, huh?
We draw... He's got to find through the breach. To block.
Oh my god. Show and tell the block.
Show and tell to block would be better, because through the breach, you'd have to sacrifice it.
Yeah. So they go to 22 cards in deck.
They do. Not quite enough to kill them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh. Well, let's check. Are we dead? We have to Foff and find Shield Breaker to cast as 1 toughness. Like, I need a 1 toughness from the Piker left in our deck. Well, there it is.
Ooh.
Ooh, man, they give us 2 Pikers too.
And there's the Zealous Conscripts.
And there's a Zealous
Oh, check this shit out.
This is a really bad. This is a hard decision for. They kind of have to give us the
I
pikers
think they have
together.
to give us the pikers together because the zealous conscripts is too much.
Yeah.
Okay, this gives us a turn.
We have to choose that one. And we have to cast Shieldbreaker.
Yeah, I
Or
want
we
to.
cast Direfleet Daredevil. You could maybe try to use their Tinker.
For what?
I don't know. So we probably just cast the Daredevil because we might have to destroy an artifact. I don't know. Okay. How do we get out of this mess?
One more turn, and then we get them down with a. Okay, so we get them with Ulamog.
If they go to 21, we have to draw through the breach. We have a brainstorm. We have a brainstorm.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Pitch Shelly or Vescanta, one of these meaningless cards.
Yeah, Scott doesn't do anything. Okay, so if they have a kill spell, they had one card in hand, so they're.
Yeah, they need a kill spell. They need and we're drawing to one card in 16 though. So we're going to see a lot of cards here, and we know a lot of the cards on the bottom of.
Well, we're not
our
trying to
deck.
one either, because like just playing out
Show and tell
would work too, because we can show and tell the Kozilek as a blocker.
Does anybody in the chat know if we had seen any of those with Narset either? Because a lot of cards on the bottom of our deck aren't those. We're actually dealing with
God, this is
less than
so
60.
ridiculous. All right, so their Duretti is on. We take 9 poison.
Duretti's on 9 poison. One thing the Duretti can do is make a 1/1 with Defender,
Which is what Embereth's Shieldbreaker can get rid of, I suppose.
Plus, it doesn't matter if we're killing them with Ulamog.
Yeah. I need them to draw a card.
Yeah, we also need them to draw a card.
Mox.
So maybe we're actually playing to. Them having Mox is actually really bad. Oh, save us, Brainstorm.
Okay. So if we draw into show and tell, we show and tell out Kozilek. Kozilek blocks.
Oh, can they kill with Duretti? Can they kill Kozilek with Duretti? Yeah, and they have 2 artifacts, so we can't kill them both. Well, I guess we brainstorm and see what there is.
Show and tell.
There's show and tell. That was very likely that we would find one of those.
I do not think that's enough. Because like if we go for Ulamog, they actually get us. If we go for Kozilek, they can kill Kozilek and then take us down.
We needed a way for them. We had to have them draw one more card.
All right, let's move on.
Okay, game 3.
All right, I think the actual thing is I just can't afford to burn that Force of Negation. I need to save that on. Like
that has to be for Tinker.
Yeah, that has to 100% be for Tinker, no matter what. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Do we want like Thirst or something? I don't know.
I almost wonder if I don't care about Incinerate here.
Incinerate can tamp down on Duretti, but being able to Thirst will make our stuff a lot more consistent.
Yeah. Okay, let's see how this goes.
Here it is. This will be final game of the night.
It's funny, the Mox was the actual thing that got us.
The Mox got us because if they didn't have another artifact, then they wouldn't have been able to kill Kozilek. Mazevis? Yes. Good spot. That does stop Lightsteel. Yeah, Mazevith would be a good include. You were absolutely correct.
Yeah.
It's a counter to Tinker.
Yeah, no, that seems really goddamn good. Can we ever draw Arcane Artisan?
Yeah, I would like to draw Arcane Artisan.
Who would you like to play first? Yes.
No blue sources, huh? But a force and nah, that's bad. This is scary. So all that brainstorm does is reveal if this hand was keepable or not.
Right. How many lands do we need for this hand to be keepable? 3 in a row?
Yeah, one of them to be a mountain.
One of them is a mountain, 3 of them in a row.
I don't think
Bottom.
bottom like Glenolindra.
Sure.
You know what? Sure. All this has to do is draw one card to be powerful.
It's true. It's all we need is one card.
And we
Sure.
even have the Maze of Ith to counter their Blightsteel into play. And we can kill their Goblin Welder.
Yep.
Which we're probably doing next turn.
Not next turn. It's 3 tap.
That's right. I always think it's 2 tap, but it's 3.
Alright, we're taking the damage.
In they come. Goblin Welder gets a
Goblin Welder. Beat down, beat down, beat down, beat down.
Fugitive Wizard is here for your ass.
No!
Oh man. This is a good turn to Shelly.
Alright. And all 3 Eldrauzis to the bottom. No, well, okay, I guess we just...
We can counter their Goblin Welder.
Can
Can
I
we put one of these on top in any order?
No. Also, we know that 20 cards is impossible to get to.
No, we just have to attack them with Ulamog.
Mm-hmm.
And we have like Factor Fiction.
Ooh, that's the beatdown. All right, Maze of Ith.
We have a Maze of Ith.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Kaz.
Good catch. This still costs 2.
Are you going to attack with your Lodestone Golem, or are you going to just realize you can tap Maze of Ith? Yeah, your boy is not here to beat us up.
I'm taking no damage.
Your boy is here to
0.
walk into a maze.
We're going to put them into a maze where they cannot attack us. Because I do not want to take 5 damage. Thank you very
Nah,
much.
I'm taking 5.
Prevent all, prevent all, prevent all.
Yeah, prevent all.
Alright. Can we draw into Factor Fiction? Or like...
Factor Fiction would be pretty nice. Here's
Can
the
it-
ready. They're going to put that on... Oh, it's fine.
They're gonna put that on Goblin Welder and then we blast zone it.
And then we blast zone. They're playing that into our blast zone.
Do I blast zone now?
I guess.
So they can't draw?
Yeah, I guess so. Signets. We can pay 6 mana to repeal their Lodestone Golem.
As long as it doesn't have a sword on it.
Yeah. More reasonable, we can pay like 5 mana to repeal a sword, but you have Maze of Ith.
Yeah. Or repeal their signet to piss them off or whatever. Put it in the maze. Yeah. Pro red, pro blue, not pro maze.
Not pro maze. They're gonna make us go through the motions. Now, Lodestone Golem is one of Kaz's favorite cards, and he's the one who mentioned we should be playing Maze of Ith. So, is this his favorite card? Battling against his
Least favorite
suggestion?
card.
Alright, Kingdom for a large creature.
I think I'm spending this repeal.
Yeah, when do we do that? Just on their upkeep or whatever?
I'll wait till end step. I just don't.
Yeah, they might do something.
Maybe something better shows up for me to bounce.
Yeah, I guess it is better to...
There's a blue. They're finally on blue mana. So they can tinker away. Yep, tap your signet.
Oh my god. Okay, no, we can't in response.
No, you cannot
to
in response to
Tinker.
tinker.
This is a cost.
This is cost.
And we can't make 13 or 14 mana, so we can't.
No, we cannot. What is this?
Dak Fate.
Dak Faden. Fine,
Okay,
if you're gonna steal our Signet, I'm just gonna bounce my goddamn Signet.
Yeah, I think we're gonna repeal our own.
Can't repeal the golem? Pro blue.
Blue. It's got a Sword of Fire and Ice on it.
I'm gonna repeal that deck if they don't steal my Signet. If they steal my Signet, I'm gonna tap the Signet for mana, and then we're gonna repeal our damn Signet.
You wanna repeal now before they gain control of it? Or now it doesn't matter when we do it.
Sure.
It'll warn us before the mana leaves. Dak is sort of a problem, though.
Brainstorm, you're looking nice. Yeah, Dak is a long-term issue.
Just means we should draw Narset. Okay, they realized. Brainstorm looking for...
Red source?
A red source? Yeah, you hate to see it.
You do.
Well, we can force their Tinker at least. We played land yet? So we put like Embrace and Zealous Conscripts on top or whatever. I guess we put Through the Breach on top in case they have like him to Turok or something.
Target me.
Yeah, you should target us.
Target me, target me, target me.
You know, using Show to put conscripts in play does have legs.
Look, I'm gonna wait until like
until we know.
We know because
actually we want them to cast Tinker.
Because like if I like, all right, because then I might just be able to kill them.
Because then we might be able to kill them.
Okay, discard 2. They're gonna be looting a lot with that deck.
Yeah.
Discarding Fumarole scares me.
Well, they're kind of good on lands. They might just not.
Yeah, but like attacking land is something that would like benefit them a lot.
Yeah, they'd be able to let them get in for 4.
So I could show and tell. Steel deck, steel sword.
And then attack for 3, I guess. This would kill their deck, and but if they have Blightsteel in their hand,
if they have Blightsteel in their hand, God, do we risk that?
We can afford to wait, but if we wait, it doesn't kill Dak.
I don't. Yeah, I kind of want to kill Dak. All right, this seems stupid, and I like it.
They have nothing. We are beautiful wizards, and they have nothing.
This is just zealous conscripts for no reason.
Nothing.
Blightsteel. Blightsteel on the play.
Mindslaver.
Dak stealing that shit.
Yeah. So Zealous Conscripts does not attack. I guess she dies anyways.
Yeah.
No, she doesn't die.
No, it was show and tell.
I was thinking Through the Breach, sorry.
So I wanted to get rid of their looting because I don't want them to have a long game.
Yeah, and now we can. I'm not sure what we can do.
Yeah, this is kind of hard. I don't know like what we have access to. I have a welder under my Shelldock Isle that can start actually giving them some weird stuff. I want to untap for Force of Negation to be active.
Yeah.
That's something I actually think we need.
Yeah, if they tinker now, it's bad.
What the
Banishing light on
fuck?
It's banishing light targeting Mindslaver, I
Yeah,
suppose.
okay.
Choose after you Goblin Welder. Choose target artifact a player controls and target artifact in that player's graveyard. If both targets are still weaker, that player similarly sacrifice. Okay, so we can turn Sword of Fire and Ice into a Rakdos Signet, and then turn.
Ah, piss.
That's they have 2 creatures now. But okay.
Well, no, they can recast. They can start recasting like stuff from the grave. I also don't. I can't do this right now. This costs +1. So
Yeah.
if you're wondering why I'm not doing it in end step, it's because it costs 1. Okay, we untap. We get force. That's important.
Okay.
Um.
Let's look at their graveyard real quick.
So we got relic, Rakdos Signet, top, other Signet.
Okay.
Problem is,
So-
like, with Emery, they can start just casting any of those.
Yeah. They can't cast all of them though. So on their instep, we cast Goblin Welder. We turn Sword into literally anything.
What if we just keep targeting what they keep targeting with Emery?
That works.
Okay.
Because we can use that to kill Golem, and we can kill Sword, then Lodestone Golem, then their anything.
Okay, so we want to draw into red source at this point. I know there's 2 of them on the bottom of the deck.
Yeah.
But
Although, funnily enough, it can Goblin Welder can zoop the Blightsteel because it sacrifices.
Yeah, it sacrifices it.
Goblin Welder is an old weird card.
Yeah.
This is such a weird battle.
Cool thing is if they move that sword, I just kill their lodestone golem. Okay, they're just gonna recast Sensei's Divining Top.
That makes sense.
Which is the one they want because that lets them, dig deeper.
Lets them dig, and you can draw cards with it very, very slowly. Kind of.
Oh, they're just going to be using both the mana off that, so they don't care. Okay. I'm stunned by this sideboard. It's
a very good. It's a very odd sideboard.
I mean, I guess they needed things that dealt with Emrakul, right?
They did need a show and tell thing that beats Emrakul.
Top 3.
It wouldn't have beat our Zealous Conscripts there, though, because we still would have got what we wanted out of it.
If we kill Lodestone, they can just recast it. The thing is, once I get Welder in play and they start trying to use Emery to target their cards in the grave, I can, do the whoop-de-loop.
Yeah,
and,
we
sort
of stranglehold each other, except we can just do our thing at instep, but they have to do theirs at
Yeah. Well, they can do it at any time, but they can timing rules still apply.
Yeah, so we can do them at instep, but they have to do theirs main phase.
Really wish this was this sucks because this is such a
if that was Emrakul right now, things would be much different.
But no, it's just Goblin freaking Welder.
Yeah, we don't get the cards we don't get the things from the Welder, but we can make them do it.
Right, Welder's a dumb card that lets you whoop to zoop things.
And this all gets much, much safer if we draw either a blue card or a mountain, preferably mountain.
Want to draw mountain pretty badly.
Pretty badly want to draw that mountain. Okay, they have their dismember or whatever.
Fire. A braid.
Okay.
No, we can't negate that. That's not worth negating.
This is kind of bad then.
This is kind of bad, yes.
We can kill the sword. Is that good enough?
I think we take it. I think we kill the sword right now because, that's good to do.
Yeah.
And then...
They have nothing really exciting in the graveyard right now.
Can't cast it. Can attack with Zealous Conscripts.
Would you be okay with that trade?
They're going to be able to recast that Lodestone Golem is the problem.
Yeah, so I don't think we like the trade.
But the thing is, they get to do that anyway. No, I don't like that trade. Okay.
That just makes them pay 4 mana to kill our Zealous Conscripts.
Yeah. So we have Force Negation on. I can just cast it, but we already know what we don't do.
Luckily, if you force an artifact, if they play an artifact, we decide we have to force. It does exile it.
Yes. We have Through the Breach, so
Yeah, we're just waiting to draw Boom Boom.
Ulamog is game.
Ulamog is game.
We're also
Can
on.
we read Banishing Light real quick?
That'll give them back the Mindslaver.
Okay, just have to be noted
Yep.
that
We probably want to wait till it's Ulamog, right?
yeah.
I'm thinking we wait till it's Ulamog and either use the Force on Tinker or Force back up on that. Those are basically our two options. At least in their current setup, we can't really get in for combat. Like, Maze of Ith makes things really awkward. They're just going to go ahead and replay Signets. Which, I mean, that's fine. That's fine. Develop their mana. I don't think Relic is something they want, because they don't want to exile the Graves.
Man, I wonder if they have like a Rakdos's Return or something in their deck.
Yeah, it would be something.
Because we have to counter it, and then they just play Tinker.
At least Tinker can't kill us. Like, again, like...
True.
Okay, so they're going to draw a card off that.
And they've been spinning that top a lot.
And then they're going to Tinker. 4 mana Tinker. Metamorph. Can't counter it.
Cannot counter it.
Probably a Lodestone.
It's probably another Lodestone. They could conscripts, take our conscripts. Okay. Now we can still cast Force costs 5 now.
Yeah, Force costs 5. Through the Breach costs 7, which is the amount of mana we have in play. Okay, Ulamog is the card I want right now off the top of the deck. Mountain's fine.
I guess we're getting a Piker.
Yeah, because that means we can cast this and still leave up Force. Actually, no. We cannot. We need 4 for that. That's 5 for the Force, so we don't want to do that.
So this means they have a clock on us, because we can block one of the golems and maze the other one, but then they can recast the golem.
Yeah. And I kind of don't want to... So this is time. We're going to replay the top. Yeah.
Spin the top again.
Abilities named one side's finding top, because I just don't care. This is going to be a game that gets close to time, but will not resolve in time. We really need to draw like Fact or Fiction.
Yeah, Fact or Fiction is super duper.
We have a couple turns. We've got time. Not a lot of time, but we have time.
We do have some time.
Bottom of our deck is 3 lands. That's known from the Shelldock Isle, so there's only 19 cards remaining in our deck. The bottom 3 cards are Island, Mountain. So that's 3 lands out of the way.
Is Snapcaster still in the deck? I think it is.
Yes.
That's a good draw.
Right. Do I care about blocking this right now and making them do it, or...
I don't know.
I'm gonna say no at the moment. I'll just take 5. So Snapcaster would let us brainstorm or repeal.
Or show and tell, weirdly. If we draw a non-Ulamog Boom Boom.
And that's what I'm scared of. The reason I didn't block and kill there is because they can cast that sword. And now I'm just going to have to use the Maze of Ith on the sorted unit.
Yeah, get them sorted out.
Yeah. And they probably equip on Emery. If I was equipping.
Yep, yeah, they know what they're doing.
Yeah, I know how I'd play it.
That does mean we can block a Lodestone now, though.
Yeah. Off top. Annihilator 4 doesn't do anything. That is a dead draw. Can't cast it. Can't really get anywhere with it. That's fine. Let's go ahead and chip it back.
Damn. I was just thinking about how to kill them with that. If they over-attack, we're a few points short of killing them with that.
Well, they'll always have a blocker.
Yeah, I mean, the turn we would go for it would be, we would not use the mace.
So the worst part here is, like...
Yeah, and we definitely killed because you don't want to let them clone something.
Yep. If we flash into as a blocker, we lose our only way to win the game if we do that.
Yeah.
So we could do that, but if we do that, we no longer have a line to victory. It is impossible for us to win the game from any position past that,
Actually,
in my mind.
It would shuffle in, but...
Oh, no. I think losing through the breach is the end of the game.
Yeah, but through the breach would shuffle in too.
Right, but we don't have time.
Yeah, we wouldn't have time.
We would need 2 draw steps. We don't have 2 draw steps. We have 1 draw step right now. Like, I'm going to be playing this Embereth Shieldbreaker as a chump blocker to give us 1 more draw step.
Wait, how do they cast that? I thought they had to tap Emery to do that.
Because it untaps when I maze with it.
Oh, I'm dumb.
Yeah, nothing happens. It's
Woof.
a bit of an annoyance.
That's a good blocker.
Drops my Force of Negation, but at this point I think I don't care.
It drops the Force of Negation, but it itself is also a negate.
Yeah, so that's fine. That gives us some more time.
And we're looking for a better than 5% each draw step we get.
Yeah, we're on 1 in 17, and one of the things is we have a lot of draws that are super live. Recall.
Yeah, like Recall, Thirst.
Snap for Brainstorm. Like, we have a lot of still live choices.
Mm-hmm.
Problem is the double lodestone golem makes it very hard to do the through the breach in that same turn, so we do kind of want to just free roll draw it.
Yeah. And we are actually kind of dying next turn.
Yeah, that's a problem. We don't have time because we're dying to creatures with 5 power.
Okay.
But again, there's the persist. Yeah, we're in 1 in 17, and we have a number of lines. Like the Snapcaster line gets us a chump blocker, which means that it would be.
We can just cast Embereth's Shieldbreaker.
Yeah, I'd probably plan on doing that. I'm gonna get Relic, which turns off
Snapcaster.
Yeah, snap. Turns off the snap line. Gives them a draw, which is probably what they're after. They've already emptied their yard, so they're probably just gonna. Again, Ulamog off the top is just game.
Yeah, we're looking for that.
So if we can just Ulamog off the top, might need to cast Embereth, or else we lose.
Do we also cast Search?
If we cast Search, I lose my Force of Negation. So if they have, like, a kill spell, they kill us. And they can see almost their entire deck right now. I think I need to hold up the Force of Negation.
Oh, we can't. Yeah, we can cast Force of Negation because of the Search, okay.
Yeah, we're holding the Search. Force costs 2.
Yep, Force costs 2. Costs 2 more to cast, which we can do by pitching Search of Escanta.
Yeah, I could play the Search. Obviously, that would give us 2 draw steps, but the problem is I don't think we live if I do that.
Yeah, it would be letting them have an opportunity.
So what they need to do, they need to kill our creatures on our end step. They need to because I can't force on my own turn. They need to kill our creatures right now with like fire. Well, fire's in their grave.
So it's a braid. We're paying costs.
Is this Cracking Relic? Cracking Relic, 5, 6. Polygons, command is game because I cannot cast this force.
Okay. So, well, we fought to the brave end.
Yeah.
And it immediately boots us out.
I want to know.
I want to know.
No!
It's gone! Okay, draw a card.
Okay. So yeah, the question is, how deep is that Ulamog? And the answer is, sadly, quite
Near the
far.
bottom.
That's our only.
Yeah.
So Ulamog is the only card that wins us that game from that position because of where we are. Like if I, obviously if I threw the breach for Kozilek, I hit them for 12, but we break Vanishing Light and lose.
Yeah. Or we could have through the breach to try to.
Through the breach, like one of the other through the breach plays we could have done is killing Emery on the when it attacks. Through the breach out Kozilek block and try to like lower the amount of things on their board, get rid of their recursion pieces.
Yeah, but then we would have to have drawn 2 things to be able to win.
Right. The problem there is I think with how deep in their deck is, I don't like that plan because I don't like the amount of time it needs.
Yeah. So that was
So
we were playing to the best out we had.
yeah. So anywho, that is the end of that one. That was a interesting pile at the very least.
Yeah, I liked that second deck a lot. I think it had the hooks. It had some of the power needed to make that deck kind of.
I think its biggest weakness was its mana. Oh my god, skull with a Santa hat.
Yeah, Santa Skull.
Nice. So anyway, so yeah, that was our deck. But yeah, thanks for the stream. Planning on uploading secure to YouTube. Yes, very soon here. I have to record a thing with Gnome, and then they're going to be uploading. How late am I? I'm sorry, H2O. We've just finished 2 drafts. We're just ending.
Yeah, it's getting kind of late.
It is. We've been going for a little while, so we're going to go ahead and wrap up here. Thank you all for joining. Thank you, everybody. I saw some subs today. Thank you, everybody, for the subs. Thank you, everybody, for just being here, having a good time. If you want to catch more of these, you can always follow, see when I go live. Tends to be 7 o'clock Central Time on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, with different things. Tuesday is cards. Wednesday will be... Tomorrow's FF12 finishing.
Tomorrow's FF12
It's the end.
finishing.
It's the end of the game. We're going to finish it up.
You'll have to find something new to do on Thursdays.
Yep, and Thursdays, we have one more Sekiro thing to do, but that'll be really short.
And I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be around on Thursday.
Yeah, I think that'll be next week though. But anyway, thank you all for joining. I hope you all had fun. Yeah, thank you, Gnomebitten, for being here, jumping on in.
No problem.
All right, that's about it. Night, everybody.
Good night.